All right, so yes, let's officially make a start again on the Tomb of Annihilation. You guys are in a bit of a hole. Uh, Missed the hole that you're in. Oh, here we go. This hole over here. Um, you decided to take a long rest and then maybe negotiate with the 1T or make some type of deal with Finthaza, who wants to overthrow the last Nasi, who's controlling this temple at the moment. You have some complications in that your gear is at the other side of the temple, other side of this complex, guarded by a rather large snake, which I think Leopold actually met and saw the snake and saw your gear and got his flute back, if nothing else. Um, as you are waiting, actually, right at the end of your long rests, the the portcullis opening, holding you captive. You're not down in the hole, but some 1T kind of come in and loudly stomp, and they throw another creature, another person, down into this trapdoor and then slam it down behind it. And they glare at you, and as if it wasn't for the instructions, we would throw you down the hole as well. But you'll be worthy sacrifices to Dendar the Night Serpent when the time comes. They stomp out. And if you remember, Leopold, you're completely free of your chains, as is Norb. But Rock has was it his arms or his legs that were free? His legs, I think. Is
His
that right?
arms were free, but his legs were not.
Other way around. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what would you mighty heroes like to do? As you hear a splashing sound coming from down in here.
Splashing sound. Well, we should probably look at that first.
Is it the same pit that my buddy's in? I forgot his name. I have it in my notes. I'll give it a second.
Your buddy is in this pit. I still have that dagger. So don't forget me. Still got the dagger.
Oh, so he's in the pit with Artemis. No, Artemis is out of the pit too.
Everybody's out of the pit apart from your
So
friend.
that guy's by himself. That guy's by himself then in his own pit.
Yep, and there's one new occupant in this pit.
So, me, Norb. No, Ribbit. Anyways, are you guys thinking, I gotta work on that voice. Are you guys thinking that we try to fight a ways out, or, because I think that there might be some, I keep on forgetting. I don't have my material components, so never mind. Damn it. I was thinking I could polymorph and, well, I can wild shape, get over there, polymorph into something very tiny along with the gear, and then come back. But in order to do that, I would need a spell focus. Let's see here. Let's find out what I have.
Why don't we let the guy out with the dagger? I know he came at you, Leopold, but he seems to be one
We'll
to
get
be
him out.
helpful.
Yeah, we'll get him out right now. After we figure out, do we talk to the new guy or let's just get him out? Yeah, I'm gonna pull him out.
You're the guy you have a history with.
Yeah, the son. I'm trying to find his name. I can't seem to find it in the notes.
We'll look up his name. But he gets out. He's still shackled, hands and feet. He says, thank you, Leopold. Yeah, as I said, I have that thing that I mentioned, but it's just I'm just going to keep it hidden and out too loudly. But I have it. It's there and it's available. And I think if we all work together, we can get out of here.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's so messy down here. They're so messy.
You hear that from the hole.
I probably poke him out. Ribbit. Oh, we didn't see you before.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Ulrich. So messy. They're so messy you want to. Just messy.
Well, if you're in a pit, you're probably an enemy of the Yuan-Ti, and an enemy of the Yuan-Ti is a friend of mine. Ribbit.
Yeah, these people are the worst. If you're not Yuan Ti, I think you're pretty cool. And I'm gonna peek my head in and try to look down there and see who's down there.
Hello. Yes, the one tea make me do stuff. I get so dirty.
Well, you want out of there, man?
Out is wonderful. Please get me out.
All right, so I'll help him out. I'll open the latch, and then do I need? I mean, I can. Yeah.
Easy enough to do. Without any rolls, you can... Yeah, easy enough to do. And that's the name of your buddy, Daniel.
Oh, thank you. Let me open
Oh,
up my-
thank you. Nice to have somebody to talk to. So many friends.
Oh, what do we see?
Oh, good question.
So, if you look into Discord, I popped in a full-size picture. He's gnome. He's kind of eccentric looking. Not quite sure. I mean, he doesn't have his equipment yet, but yeah, just kind of hard to get a read on what exactly he is. Is he a wizard? Is he somebody that uses weapons? You just really can't tell.
I go, well, welcome, friend, and I'll say Leopold, and then I'll say, and all of my friends, and I'll let them all introduce themselves.
Greetings. Make you all do silly things, do they?
Yeah, they had me sorting stuff. I mean, I don't even know what they're telling me. Like silk, fine garments, and they want me to sort them in boxes. It's all. I mean, I was pretty clean actually, and I think about it, because over there, and I'll point at Carrick. He didn't have that great of a time. He had to scoop like poop. And then Nord, I don't recall what you had to do.
They just left me in the pit.
Very strange they are. Very strange.
An artist pipes up, and they had me scrubbing the bathing area, and let's just say that one to thoroughly filthy animals.
Yes,
And they did my buddy Rock dirty.
Yeah, I don't want to speak of what I had to do. It was immoral.
Well, should we try to talk to the Lady One T again?
Fenthaza, if you're looking for her name.
Fenza?
I'll put it in chat there. Fenthaza is how I say it.
Fenzaza.
Well, as I see it, says Artisan, but we have one of two choices in who to ally. Plainly, Fenthaza wants control of this. So that's one option. We can side with her, and that has the advantage of maybe we could stage some type of revolution. But the last Nasi, if you remember, he is the last of the 9 puzzle cubes. We have 8. We know that there's 9 trickster gods, so we need that back as well. So what we absolutely need is our gear and that puzzle cube. And all our decisions from this point forth need to revolve around those 2 things.
Well, when we were in the pit, Rock mentioned that you know where the cubes could be used. and maybe we can use that with Ross Nasi, because I think he will want us to cure this death curse just based on his appearance. So maybe the fact that we have 8 cubes, of course he probably already knows that because he has our stuff, but he may not know where the location is to use the cubes. We have those things.
Did you see the cubes in the sacks when you were looking through them, Leopold?
Oh, I didn't even think about looking for those things at all. I was looking for my flute. Man, that's smart. God.
So they may or may not be in that room. Maybe Alasnasi has them all.
Well,
Maybe we're surplus to requirements for him.
There were 2 big bags though, but we have a lot of stuff, so I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's not much to lose to try to get Ross Nasi to let us go finish the quest that we are on. It benefits him as well.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll talk this time. I don't think he liked me too much.
So what are we proposing to him? Give us our stuff back and we'll cure the death curse and that will be that? That is another option.
Death curse, yes, that is bad. You search to stop the death curse? That is good.
Yes, that we do.
I mean, I think that's what he wants, so well, we could I mean, the only other option is to get our well, I guess we have 3, right? We try to align with him, try to align with the lady, or we get our stuff and fight through this complex and get the cubes. That sounds very dangerous.
We need an alignment no matter what. But Rasmussen, he needs to die. But I'm not sure which is the worst ally, him or the one who seeks his throne of Fantaza.
I don't think fighting our way out's a good idea, guys. We need a little
Neither
help.
do
I don't. I mean, it's like I saw like 1, 2, 3, and it just 4, and it kept getting bigger, and there were so many of them everywhere. I don't really like that idea, man. I mean, I'll do a lot of things. You're my buddy. I just met you, but you're my buddy still, and Brock's my buddy. But no, that's a little much.
Yeah, and where's Mazzato? I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, I'm worried about him. I just only met him, but I am worried. The thing is, if we do align with the lady, even if we do kill Ross Nasi, it doesn't mean she's going to give us our stuff back and give us the cubes and all that.
Oh, we're gonna fight like naked? They're not gonna give us anything to do a revolution?
Well, that's a
Yep.
good point. They would
that
probably
how that
give
works?
us our stuff, but she may not.
No, Leopold, that's not how that works. Nobody wants to do that.
But she may not give us the cubes. I mean, if she's not dying, then maybe she doesn't care about the death curse.
Alasnasi most
the one.
definitely does.
Yes, I think we should try to align with him, and if that does not work, well, we'll reassess our options.
We're going to piss
Whatever
off
we
one
do-
of them regardless, I think. Tell me,
They both didn't like me
Felderic,
too much.
I believe your name was. Are you proficient in the arcane arts at all?
Spells I can do. Trust the one T we cannot. Must be careful who we believe and who we trust.
Because
I
we
can
had,
do spells.
we do have this mysterious thing here at the north of the chamber. It looks magical in nature. I believe one of us had a look at it before and we came up with no sensible solutions. Would you mind having a closer look at it? Maybe you can unlock the mysteries.
Look at it, I shall.
Will be an Arcana check, please, Mr. Eldrick.
For frig's sake.
Now, you act like you know what it is.
It's the last week all over. Shiny it is. Magical, yes.
Any
Cannot
idea what it
activate.
does?
Cannot activate, but it's magic.
Well, it was worth a go.
Can I've already tried once, but can Norb go over and like, well, let me try to assist you. I looked at it yesterday and couldn't figure it out, but this is what I learned, type of thing.
You've tried and you've exhausted all options with your Arcana.
Okay.
Nothing new you could try. And plainly, Felric is going to be of no help. Was that your first roll for that character, Felric? That is not a good sign.
Well, what's sad is I did a test roll before the session. I got a 22 in acrobatics.
10,
Norb
9.
says, "Hey,
8,
aren't you a
7,
one of those wizards? Just the
5.
way you seem like one of those wizards where you can like see the future. Is that something that you can do? Maybe. No, maybe it's probably too late, but."
So Eric's
much I
desperately
can.
trying to throw you a bone there, Jimmy.
See much I can. Future is clouded. Would I be able to try again, Malcolm?
Look, come on. It's your character.
I
There's
can-
something really sensible you can do there. I think Eric knows what it is.
I can ritually cast Identify.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's something. If you have the components for it, or you can look at the chat.
how much bigger bone do you want here, Jimmy?
I don't see anything in chat.
Oh,
Not even something that you posted. Important.
Oh yeah. That's what I was asking.
yeah,
So if I can take another look, I'll use the 20.
Oh, no, you said re-roll. This is not technically a re-roll, but you can absolutely roll a natural 20. We're trying to, can you do this? Okay, you determine with your 25 that this is in fact a teleporter. And you've unlocked how to use it, but you have no idea where it would go. I say also with a further natural 20, you know that there's multiple points around this temple where you could teleport to. Which one you go to, you don't know. But it is a teleporter that you could use with your 26 Arcana check.
I break out the map and like, oh, let's see the places that we might go. Let's see. There looks like one here, one there. Yeah, we don't know if those places are guarded, huh? Don't remember.
Step on it and poof we go.
There's
Go
one there.
nowhere.
3.
We must
I'm sure
assume
there's.
all places are guarded. Too many Yanti to count.
Yeah, that seems like not the best option because I don't see one. I don't see one close to where the equipment is. On this little map that we have. No.
It is something to keep in mind at the very least. Maybe a last-ditch resort if everything else goes wrong. Maybe. Why not? If things go bad, we could use it.
Malcolm, I have a rules clarification for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to post it. This is my wild shape ability. And at the bottom, it says, so I have the choice of equipment to merge into my new form.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if I pick up everybody's equipment and then wild shape into like a spider, a tiny spider, what could I merge it all into my form?
It doesn't say pick up, it say worn. If you could wear the equipment, yes.
Okay.
I'll say like if you're holding long swords, that would count. But you need to like physically put on plate armor, for example, if that was the
Okay, so you choose whether equipment falls. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm gonna say your only real complication is armor.
Yeah.
Like and shields for that matter. You'd have to find a solution to shields as well.
All right. To metagame for a second, guys. So with Leopold having his focus, I could do crazy shit. I mean, sorry, I shouldn't guys. Like crazy stuff.
You can say shit.
I can dimension door. I could turn invisible. I can carry our gear back, turn invisible, or I could turn invisible, sneak out, get over there, then dimension door back with it all. I could do all kinds of stuff too. So it's like, should we do that? Because that feels really like scary and bad for Leopold to do. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna go teleport to a room with a giant snake, and then get our gear and come back. I could try. Do you guys think that's a good idea, or are we gonna try to talk to people
No,
as a player?
What?
no,
Yeah,
as a
no,
Crazy we
player,
want to get. We can
as a
make this a
player-
wacky day.
right, well, as a player, we already know that Jimmy died. Our characters don't know that, and that
Yeah.
we get Malcolm tempted us, gave us a chance to try and escape, but I thought it was be certain death. I think Leopold goes into an area with a giant snake, and he'd love to eat a rabbit. So we'd never see you again. So we
Yeah,
need to
that's-
try and do our best to get our equipment first, and then see what we can do. Like I can Misty Step. That's a verbal thing, but that only goes 30 feet. I can't, and I haven't seen where our equipment is, so there's nothing I can do about that. And we have overwhelming odds against us almost everywhere we go.
Well,
Arta
I-
says, let's assume that we get all of our equipment and we're in this cell and we break out of the cell. What do we do then? Wade through literally dozens of 1T to retrieve the puzzle cubes, then wade through dozens of 1T to get out of here? Not seem wise to me.
That is unwise. I agree with you.
Much danger there is. Many wanty.
Need an alliance, as I can't remember who said, but there's no way out of here where they're either allying with Fenthazo or Rasnasi, as far as I see it.
Did they say? I mean, I don't remember what did Ross Nasi say. He was going to talk to us again. I mean, we have no idea how long it's going to be. We could die here. I mean, I guess we could wait. We just wait until he comes to talk to us and see how long that is. But it seems I've been here too long already. But I could wait longer.
And I have my own thoughts on this matter about ideally who we should talk to, but I'm interested in what the rest of you think. Leopold, Rasnasi, or Fenthaza?
They're both terrible. That's the thing. I mean, they don't like me at all. So I don't know. I think just flip a coin, man. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick up a stick and say if it stick points that way, it's gonna be, and I flip it in the air. It's gonna be Fenraza, and then one I'm gonna do a roll of dice, and 1 to 6, and 1 to 3 is Fenraza.
Okay.
Let me get up that. So Fenraza, that's the only way I can see it. They all suck.
I can't disagree with your reasoning there. I mean, it's lifted up to the fates. What about you, Carrick? You Rock, what do you think?
I want to kill Rasmussen, so I'd rather try and do an alliance with Fenthazad.
Valeric?
Know them I do not. Trust the group I shall.
Norb?
I think that Rasnasi will want us to succeed in curing the death curse. So I feel like we have the best chance without bloodshed with him.
He has what we want. He has a vested interest in us succeeding. My vote, if it counts for anything, is Rasnasi. But as we all know, there is advantages and disadvantages with any 1T we align with.
So I think we're tied then. Loma. What do you think? Point to my buddy.
Geez, well,
You're one of us, man.
oh, thank you. I'm going to choose using the Leopold method. 1 to 6 Fentaza. I agree. Rasnasi surely should be the one we do. They have what you want, and all I want is to get the hell out of here. But Rasnasi. Nata says, well, maybe that sways it. And okay, let's think about this. Let's just assume we go with Rasnasi. We get an audience with him. I'm not sure we can do that, but let's assume we get an audience. What do we say? I mean, the complication as well is Carrick. You want his Rock. You want his head, I believe.
Yes, that is correct. But my own needs and desires of that I want to do are secondary to our group getting out of here and doing what we need to do to accomplish this safely.
Do you think it would satisfy your oath if perhaps we kill him later?
Yes, if we make sure we do it later, but yes, I'm not so bloodthirsty to risk the life of myself and my friends here to do so.
Said
now.
doo-doo.
So what? So what are we going to approach Rasnasi with? What do we think?
I say we tell him we have the cubes, whether he knows that or not, and we know where to use them. And our goals are aligned. You cannot refute that. That is not a lie.
There is just one more complication that I can think of. If you remember, when we were on topside wandering around Omu, we came to that doorway which would assume lead into a deeper tomb. And if you remember, here I drew an accurate picture of it. Let me bring it up for you. If you remember, we came across this doorway. It had 8 cube-sized holes in it. But we have 9 cubes. Not sure what that means. Maybe another cube. Well, why do you think? Why is... I mean, there's definitely 9 trickster guards, but there's only 8 holes in this doorway. Understand? Maybe we only need 8? Do we need the 9th for something else?
And we probably need to know the order. I don't know where that information will come from.
Malcolm, can I do a history check to see what I know?
Sure.
Hold on a second. I was going to help you. I know a little. I'm from here.
Yeah, you can do it at advantage, Valric, since So what exactly are you wanting to know more information about?
If I know what the purpose of these stones are, or how many there's supposed to be. Legends and lore.
You've heard the name Esrex. And you know Esrex sets particularly devious traps and riddles. I think that's what you'll ascertain with an 18. So, you know, there are layers upon layers upon layers when it comes to Esrex, and maybe this is... Something's not right here that reeks of Esrex is playing tricks. Something like that.
Trickster of the tricksters is Asarex. Confusing is he.
So what do we do? Talk to Rasnasi?
Yes, let's do that.
Yes.
Okay. How do we do that?
We could try telling the guards that we have a proposal for Rosnasi, and he would want to hear this.
Nice. And it's worth a go. If it fails, I don't really see a downside. Who
I
here
agree.
Who here has the silver tongue?
I think that's Leopold. From what I've seen so far, he's just a very nice rabbit creature.
All right,
It's
missed the last.
very friendly, very joyful.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I'm gonna, and yes, I touch you and like this. Hopefully this will help, and I give you guidance.
Nice.
Maybe if you ask the guards that we have a proposal for Asnasi and he will want to hear this, maybe that will help.
Oh, I guess. Okay. My character sheet out here.
And Carrick says, just in case it matters, I will stand here just in case you need a saving throw of some sorts. Any word from Jeff, speaking of Carrick?
I tried calling and no response yet, so I'm not sure what's up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to ask the guards for what's it, Resnick? He says how we say it.
I'll spell it. Ras. Nah. See, that's the phonetic.
Okay, Rosnasi. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna like walk over to the thing and say,
What do you want?
Rosnasi needs to see us.
Why?
We saw him yesterday, and he had work for us. Awful work. I mean, like really worse work than you could give us. So tell Rosnasi that we're ready for him. That we're ready to do his dirty work. Oh, and we need to talk to him.
What dirty work are you talking about?
You
And
don't
we
wanna
all know
the
what you
boss'
guys
dirty work.
did.
You
And
don't want to
I'm-
know the boss' dirty work. The boss knows, and I can't tell you what the boss knows. It's for the boss to know.
I think that's persuasion. You're not threatening him. Yeah, persuasion check with a D4. Oh!
And I don't often get to use persuasion for some reason. It's kind of funny.
Wow, plus 9, 24. Leopold, just as a question, you are not manacled or bound. What are you doing about that situation?
Oh, I'm holding the them in my hands, and I'm just got my cloak, and I'm just kind of shuffling around. And when I'm not doing something, I'm laying down and just have my legs behind me, and I'm just kind of like with my cloak or the little crappy thing they gave me.
Okay, so all loosely bound, in other words.
I mean, yeah, just draped over, yeah, like that.
Fine. Wait here. And the 1T goes, presumably to pass the message on to Rasnasi.
Go where could we? Dumb remark. Go somewhere we cannot.
And he comes back, pulls the lever, the portcullis. Moving the whole wall. Portcullis. And we'll say for simplicity's sake, they march you. There's guards flanking you, and they start marching you towards the Lasnasi's chamber. Do you do anything to stop them? Do you do any shenanigans on the way? Otherwise, we can just drag you across there.
No shenanigans for me.
Look, feel I need to
Shenanigans for me
specifically.
either.
Feel I need to specifically ask Leopold.
Oh no, nothing for me. I'm already thinking, should I roll performance to see if they believe I'm shackled? I'm almost want to do. I'm so honest as a person.
Good on you. Okay, so I'm just going to drag you over to the Rasnasi's chamber. Olama comes as well. Is there a trusted party member now? Funny how alliances change. And you Oops. You're all flanked by these guards around you. And feel free to shuffle yourself slightly if you want somebody more up front. But the guards, more guards come across. They don't trust you at all. And as you approach Lasnasi, who's just looking terrible, he says, I'll just share this. I don't. This is like a nice picture of Lasnasi. What is it? There he is, in all his glory again. And he looks terrible. I mean, you can tell by the bandages that he's wearing, and some of the exposed skin is starting to rot. I mean, there's a distinct smell that all the Wanti have, but he smells rotten. There's no other word for it. He looks in absolutely terrible shape. He says, my God says you wish an audience with me. What is it you want?
I'm gonna nudge Rock and say, I shouldn't talk, man. This guy doesn't like me. And give you Bardic Inspiration. You get a D6.
Why,
What
thank
is
you.
it that you want? Speak plainly.
Yes, well, the great Rasmussy, we want to see if we can help you by finding a cure for this death curse. That if you let us go and give us our weapons, we know where to go and find a cure, so that we might bring you back to your much pristine state and get you out of those rags and so that you are healthy again.
You think I cannot find the curse, the end of this curse myself? And he stands up and takes a step towards you, but he immediately collapses onto his knee and starts hacking his lungs out like Walter White does on Breaking Bad. He crawls back to his throne. Tell me again what it is you propose. Propose that I'm not capable.
No, the great Rasmus, we know, Rasmussy, that you are capable in your original form, but this death curse has overcome you, and you need help. Unfortunately, we will be able to help you if we get your final stone. We know where to go and find this cure to the death curse and restore you. And only we know where it is.
And we want the same thing as you. We're sorry to step in, Rock. I was just saying that's where my friends are trying to solve the death curse. So they are honest when they're that our goals are aligned.
I am now in possession of all 9 cubes. Tell me, what will you offer? I mean, I can send in wave after wave of one team to this cursed temple. They will surely find a solution eventually. Tell me, what more can you offer?
We can do it faster. You'll send waves and waves of Yanti, but how much time do you have? We know that we can get through there faster, either through stealth, through our group, or through great power. And time is of the essence. Oh, great one. And we can get there faster and through and get this solved faster than than your army.
Rock. A very critical point in the story. I'm going to say with Norb, if nothing else, helping you out, you can make me a persuasion advantage and add a. Did someone guide him as well?
Yeah,
Bardic Inspiration.
Yep, Bardic.
Ooh, consistent. 23.
what's
The
your part?
D6. D6.
6. Oh. Hopefully it's
Watch, it's
better.
gonna be a 1 now. It'll be a 1 now.
I know.
Oh!
Nice.
So 25. Mm-hmm.
Rock is very persuasive.
I believe you, man.
Mm. So, you pledge on your life to do everything on your power to end this death curse.
Absolutely. We've lost many friends trying to bring this cure about. It is our sole purpose.
I do not want to trust you, but your logic makes sense. There was one other, Zato, I think his name. He tried to bend the will of the Yanti to his own will. Tried to threaten, and threaten he did. Moved many of my most trusted Wanti allies. I'm happy to report that your friend Mazato is no more.
He was more of an acquaintance.
You guys are the worst.
He was
Well,
adopted.
at least for me.
Leopold kind of goes, "Hey, you guys are the worst." Just kind of under his breath, a little not like loud, but just like mutters like.
Well, Nord wasn't lying. He was just an acquaintance. He just met him.
Let me make it clear as well. I'll be posting guards outside of the tomb. If you return out of the tomb and the death curse is not lifted, be slain exactly where you stand. That is my best offer.
We are agreeable to that. Oh, great
Ask
one.
about our stuff, and I'll nudge the rock. Ask about our stuff, man. I don't
Well,
want to do it. I don't want to do it naked.
Obviously, however, we will need to be unshackled and return with our adventuring gear so that we can be the most successful and the quickest to bring this cure about.
And he looks over it to one of his 1T brood guards and he says, retrieve their equipment. And he dashes away.
I give a look to Leopold. Go, thanks, buddy.
Oh no, yeah, thank you.
I look over to Norb looks over to Rock and Leopold. Should we ask? I don't want to push our luck, but should we ask for like I don't know, like potions of healing or something to enable to increase our chances or something?
Well, you can always try. Oh, great Rasmussen. Is there any arcana or potions or something that you may be able to provide us to make us faster in our journey or quicker to bring this cure about?
There is no healing. No divine healing or arcane healing that I can provide. And look at me. Dying. The healing that we have be solely focused on me.
As it should. I apologize for that request. I would give Norb a dirty look.
Sorry, I lost mine.
What color is Norb? Is he red, green?
He's green.
Yeah,
He's a little green guy.
you've got Kermit.
Yep.
Now I feel it is in my best interest to give you as much information as I know. I make it no secret. I hate this world. I loathe this world and I want it destroyed. I lust for the time where Dendar, the night serpent, come and swallow this world whole. At the moment, he is not forthcoming. I know this isn't in best interest, but if you come across Dendar, the night serpent, I suggest you fall to your knees and worship him. I do also know you seem to have discovered as well that these 9 puzzle cubes are needed to enter the tomb of the 9 gods. I know the next question you're going to ask me how to use these cubes. I do not know. But I can tell you, the tomb entrance is marked with an obelisk of black onyx. And I also know that Asarax, who I have had dealing with, has slew the 9 gods of Omu before enslaving the city's inhabitants, which he used to build his tomb. So we say the tomb is a tomb of annihilation, because Asarax annihilated the 9 gods of Omu. That is all I know. I hope it will be of use for your sake and mine.
Wow.
Thank you for your wisdom and knowledge. It will go to great use.
The 1T comes back with all your bits and pieces. You do a quick mental calculus, and all your possessions are back. I assume you put them on. Voof. You're fully equipped once again. Now
Thank you,
go.
everyone.
Go, leave this place. Lock the secrets of the 9, the grave of the 9 trickster gods. Leave my sight before I change my mind.
Let's make haste.
I'm out of here.
Hey,
Toodles. No. Well,
Okay.
well done, Rock and Leopold. That was good work.
It was the roll. It was the dice roll. My role playing is subpar.
I do not know what dice you speak of, but it's very good.
25 was good. Okay, you leave the Fane of the Night Serpent. Fane, I believe, is another word for temple, I think. That's right. You get some glares from Fenthaza as you leave. And you figure her political power is just not great enough to delay you to go against the will of Rasnasi. As you leave, you feel, hey man, we've done a really good job. We've solved some riddles we got out of here. Bing! Take a new level, guys.
All right.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Uncle Malcolm.
That's all right. No, levels were kind of a little bit slow as you tracked through the jungles of Chult, but now they kind of pick up a little bit. Take a moment to do that. Tell me you're rolling for hit points, because that's so much more fun. Looks like you're talking, Daniel. It also looks like you're muted.
Yeah, I haven't thought about this at all, and I am definitely rolling. Let me get my D8 out there.
Good man.
Oh,
There
good.
you go. Perfect. Almost perfect.
Yeah, that's better than the average. I'll take it. All right. And I haven't thought about level 8 yet because I forgot about the whole feat or ability score. That's
Ooh.
so
Ooh.
tough.
That level, is it?
And what's the rule? If you roll a 1, you get to re-roll? I
Yep.
can't remember. Or yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
on
Okay, I'm
average,
going-
rolling will actually get you more.
All right, I'm going to do it. This is a D8 as well. Oh, well, it's not
That's
too
what you
far
would. I
off.
think you would have got
Well, it's
5
four,
if
yeah.
you'd taken the average. I think. Not too bad.
Yeah. Let's see here. Checkpoints.
What about Rock? What's Rock doing?
I think
All the-
average.
All the cool kids.
Average. Boring. What about
That's not boring.
Felric?
It's average.
You're rolling, Jimmy?
Roll, I will not.
Crap.
Oh, he even rolls in character, man. He's a method actor.
Let's see.
So what's your new hit points, Leopold?
I'm still. I'm either gonna take tough and get a bunch of hit points, or I'm
Ooh,
going to,
okay.
or I'm gonna take a ability score increase. I'm just trying to look at my DC versus hit points and all that right now.
Yeah, tough is pretty nice. What about you, Rock? You got your new hit points?
Character sheet says 66. Wait, that can't be right. Is that right?
You were on 51 before, weren't you?
No. It was
Oh, okay. No, 66. That's fine.
okay.
I think I had it wrong here. 66.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be doing.
And your
anything
armor
inappropriate.
class is still 18?
I'm going back and forth. Bear with me. Yeah, it's 19.
19. Uh, Valeric, you have some new hit points?
No, I'm still working on
Okay.
leveling up.
Tell you what, once you have your hit points, let me know.
Will do.
I like that. Yeah. All right, I got 78 hit points.
So,
What? Nice.
took tough?
Yeah. I only have 2 spells that are DC based, and they're area of effect ones. So if I get like 2 or 3 characters, it's still 3 rolls rather than just one single. So it's like, yeah, I think this jungle is a little dangerous.
All right. And your AC is still 17? Wait, that's not right.
It says 12. It's because I took off all my armor because we were naked.
Ah, okay. Suggest you put that back on.
Yes, there it is. Nope, no, check shirt. Shield. 17, yes.
17. Okay, good.
I did hear from my brother. 3 minutes ago, he said he's cleaning up and then he will join. So probably
Cool.
15 minutes.
Okay.
Slacker.
And Rock, do you have that aura of protection thing like Carrick, or is it not in your oath?
I do. It's a general paladin thing.
What's the radius of it?
Sure. Let me. I think it's 30 feet, but let me trying to figure out my multi-class spells, but
30 feet
Hold,
sounds a bit
please.
high. Let's have a look.
pardon me.
30. I think it's not 30. Anyway, I'll look it up while
Oh.
you do other things.
Aura of protection's 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, great. Put that on your
Yeah.
token.
Thank you, kind sir.
Leopold, you're done, right?
Yeah, I was just having almost buyer's remorse, but now I'm good. I was looking at alerts. I'm like, with my ears and alert, I already have a +5 to initiative. I'd have 10 to initiative, but then I got that's too greedy. I don't want to be the guy who walks in a room and has the highest perception and notices all the doors, Balin.
Question for you, Malcolm. So,
Yes.
I'm as a multi-class, I now get 2 third-level spells. But what class would those be in? They be in Paladin, because I'm 6th-level Paladin and second-level Sorcerer. Because I think it looks like the ones that it's showing popped up are available. It's just saying I
Yeah,
can cast.
I think spell slots are spell slots are spell slots. So I think you could take 3rd level whatevers.
Okay. All right.
I
thank
think that's how it works. I think I read that somewhere.
It's the highest character level, so if you're higher paladin level and have higher paladin access to spells, you can then use those spells as 3rd level spells. But you have to only you can only pick spells in the class you're leveling up in.
Okay, great. Thanks
Oh, that
for
makes
that,
sense. That
Daniel.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can upcast it if there's an upcast, because like I know the combined levels a half caster and a full caster make it weird. Instead of being level 8, you're like a level 6 caster, and so you
Right.
get like a 3rd level spell. And yeah,
Okay.
I think Falric, you probably don't get a feat because I know you multi-classed into something. So no feat for Falric. Is that right?
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, technically, I'm level 8. I took another level in Wizard. So I'm 5 fighter, 3 wizard.
Yeah, but I don't think so. When you reach 8th level in wizard or 8th level in whatever, that's when you get your feat. So unless you're an 8th level in a particular class, then no feat.
Okay, then I will. I didn't take any feats, but I will reduce the 2 things that I improved then.
Okay.
4th level wizard you get one. So if you the next level when you go to wizard 4, then you get a 4 and
Yeah.
8 and 12.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Except fighter. Fighter gets it like every 3 levels or 2 levels. It's sick. They get so many of them.
What did Norb do?
Norb just went for the old vanilla wisdom increase, so I got a 20 now.
Gives you more spell slots? What? Higher DC?
Well,
Or known spells?
I think it does adds to my number of spells I can.
It does your DC too, because if
And
I got a 16, so I got a 14 DC on my stuff. If you have a 20, then you have like a 17,
Yep.
probably.
And your hit points are 67, Norb?
Well, technically they should be 66. I didn't know. I don't know how to override that because I rolled instead of. I think it automatically took an average.
But if your sheet says 67, let's call it 67. There we go.
Cool.
That one hit point.
Might save
also.
my life. No.
Right. Now, Carrick, are you all done?
Oh, Carrick is not here yet.
Oh, sorry, Rock is who I was talking about. Rock.
Yeah, I can proceed. I'm just trying to pick my 2 spells, but we can proceed.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Okay. And since you had a nice long rest in your cells, you may consider yourself long rested. Got those beautiful hit points back, or those delicious spell slots. Okay, and we're going to second. Over here. right outside the entrance. This is the obelisk, by the way. Obvious. And if you didn't notice it before, you still don't notice it. So, do you want a reminder of what this area is?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, this is a 15-foot tall obelisk. It's draped with vines and moss. And at some point you looked behind the obelisk and you found some writing. Here, which was this. Remind you of what that is. That mean that's interesting. Oh, it's gonna sneeze, excuse me. Oh dear. Okay. Down this hallway down here, there was statues of things you've come to associate with the 9 gods. Like there's Moa, there's like the Takuli, the Sioux monster, which is that upside down evil monkey thing that shredded Leopold's face at one point, and lots of these things down here. Someone discovered a secret door at the end to show the 9th god, which was Unk, which is a snail. And draped over Unk is a golden pendant. I don't think you've done anything with a golden pendant yet. Okay, so what do you do? And this is that puzzle that I showed you before on this door here.
These are statues down here, right? Of
Yep.
like all the various things. Okay.
Yep, like a yep. Like there's an iblis, which is those things that tricked you into trading. There's the Sioux monster, which was a thing that shredded Leopold's face. And there's a frog Hemoth that you fought, the big frog. Remember that? There's a grung as well, looking suspiciously like Norb, and so on. Like the Kamadan, which is that thing that looks like a leopard with the tentacles.
What's that
like
right there?
Which is
On the
what-
end. Which
on
is
the
that?
end?
What's that one?
That is Unk. I will show you what your puzzle cube would look like for that one. It's the flail snail, as it's called.
Oh.
Here. Here we go. Looks like this one. Flail snail. Who's got the cubes?
Not it.
Yeah.
Not it.
Leopold's
Yes,
Leopold's like, I like putting puzzle pieces and stuff. Let's do it.
Right.
Okay, so
It's all yours, Leopold.
the Leopold, you're in
Right.
possession of the 9 cubes. As you wander down here, take you back here. Each and every one, there's a little oil basin at the base of the statue. As you cross each and every one, they all light up. Vroomp, 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 vroomp. And as you left here, they all unlight again. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, guys.
No problem. As a reward for being late, feel free to level up your character.
Nice.
If you remember, last time you went down here, only some of the statues lit up. But now all of them are lighting up.
Ah. Yes, because we have the cubes. And the one that was behind the secret door is
The-
representative of the ninth cube as well.
Yep, this one here.
Yeah.
Layo snail.
So I'm wondering if the order of these has something to do with what's on the door. Like maybe the one behind the secret door is the cube that you don't put in there. That seems very simple, and it's probably not the right answer, but
Hey man, I like simple. That sounds good. Let's do it. So he's gonna. That one I'm not gonna put anywhere. He kind of like, okay, I'll juggle it over here, and let's go to the door. Let's do it.
oh, I'm Leopold. I'm definitely down with that, but I do have one other thing that we could try, and that is I have the ability to shape stone, and as long as this door is less than 5 feet thick, I might be able to open a hole for us to go through.
Oh,
So I mean,
that feels like cheating. I like it.
it does, but so we could use that as a backup maybe, or we could try it first, whichever you guys want to do.
Try it, man. If that saves my fur, I'm all good with it.
I would agree with that. My green skin thing.
And you're gonna let me make this decision? Shame on all of you. All of
Okay.
you.
It's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? I could touch the door and turn to stone.
Oh, we've had that happen, man. Don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not funny. That's too soon. Too soon for us.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna touch the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a spot on the door where the cube area is not? Like,
Show you. Yep, that's exactly what it looks like.
and how big is this door?
The door is kind of just normal sized, about 10 feet tall. And keep in mind, these puzzle cubes are about 3 feet. 3 feet
Oh.
cube.
Oh, that's a freaking big cube then. Okay.
At what point are you going
I'm
to
just gonna-
touch?
I'm going to touch like right here and have it. So I guess if it's 5 feet, actually let's see here. It's no more than 5 feet in any dimension. Okay, so actually, you know what? I can make it so it's only like this, big enough to crawl through,
Okay.
and then 5 feet deep.
Okay. So you place your hand on the door, go through the incantations of stone shape, hoping to, crack a thing through here, and nothing happens. The spell has absolutely zero effect. You can
That's
kind of
Leopold
check for
card.
me. Norb.
Okay.
Yeah, with the 12, you realize there are magics much greater than yours perfecting alteration to the shape of this.
Well, apparently Azrak is a little bit more powerful than my magic, so I guess we're gonna have to solve this puzzle. Sorry.
People will start juggling one of them up, saying, "All right, time to put one in." Now, as a player, I'm going to say I take okay notes, but I just realized, like in all these temples, there was a little story. Like there was one with the bird chased something or other, and so we have this thing that says the enemies oppose. So each temple they need to be they talked to there was little stories which I didn't take notes on because I didn't think it was important. So as a player, I'm going to say that to all you people, but then Leopold's going to go, okay, I'm going to pick one up. And if you guys want to stop me, please.
Artis says, Leopold, we do not know what will happen. Maybe the 9 hells would be released. Do you wish me to come support you, or any of these paladins or Valric? Do you wish to do this on your own?
I mean, it's up to everyone else. You want to join me? I'd be happy.
It looks like you have Norb there at the very least.
Oh,
Anybody
yeah, I'm
else?
gonna back up a little bit, but I'm right behind you.
Well, I will be pleased to support you as well, Leopold. I will stand by your side if no one else.
Yes, perhaps. But I like the idea of the warm glow of the paladins.
All right, my buddy Rock, you got my back. I see it. I like you. Thank you. Eldrick.
Brother.
All right.
Valric?
Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. I mean, as I was looking at these cubes, I didn't even realize it. Now it's with that the enemies opposed. That's good. I like it.
Okay. Leopold, you should be able to move these cubes around by yourself. Place them where you
Alright.
want.
Okay, so I remember. He's gonna say. So I remember those like stories. I mean, I don't pay attention to it, guys. Sorry. So there was one with a bird, and I think it was a frog, right? Do you guys remember that one? It was one of the temples where the bird. There's a bird and a frog, I believe, where we're two of the opposed enemies. Right. So what else makes sense to be opposing enemies? Like we got this ugly monster and this ununk. So maybe those are opposing enemies. What would oppose a rabbit? I mean, everyone likes a rabbit, guys. That's what I guess we need to know is. Oh no, this one is the one we don't use. So what opposed the rabbit? Do you guys remember?
I don't remember.
Snake would eat a rabbit, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good. So then we have these 4. So we got a demon monkey, Nom Nong, which is the frog guy, right? I was Nong Nong once, wasn't I?
Nang Nang was the grung, yeah.
Yeah. So then this is the cheetah with all those things coming off it, and then a Kuzaban. I guess that's what we're gonna do. All right. These guys got to go together. So I'm gonna put the I'm gonna go lucky rabbit first. I'm gonna put the rabbit right there.
Okay, but effortlessly slides into it. No problem.
And I'll throw the snake on the other side of it.
Once again, it's a remarkably good fit. Like made by some master craftsman, it fits that snugly.
All right. Nong Nong, Wongo, that guy, put the frog in, and then I hate these birds.
Okay, you slide in the 8 puzzle pieces, leaving the flail snail out. Lost my position. Okay. So. As you place in the last puzzle piece, Leopold, a door that you had not noticed before starts descending directly behind Rock and Norb. This doorway does not open. You have a moment to react. You can either choose to stay or jump outside.
Me?
Everybody.
Oh, Leopold's gonna jump. He's gonna do a big jump.
Okay, wait. Norb, what are you going to do? Norb back? Norb, yep. Gonna unmute yourself, Norb?
I'll jump out of the way as well.
Rock?
So will Rock. I'll jump out of the way.
And everybody who do that, it's not so much a jump. You have to kind of come on and push out of it. So I need everybody trying to get out of there to make an athletics check. Artist is going to do the same thing. He's going to follow with you guys. And he is going to jump out the way. Oh.
Can I do acrobatics instead?
Nope, purely athletics, unfortunately.
Okay.
Norb. Okay, so everybody jumps out of the way except Artis. Jump, jump, jump. And this doorway. Come on. But this is where the door came down. Right here. And Artis says, you hear Artis in a muffled voice, there's gas coming into this chamber! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Gonna make me a constitution saving throw. Tell me, what do I do? I'm choking here! Somebody help!
Hold on. What's my spell? Where is it?
So the door, so it's completely blocked.
Yep. Yep, it's like airtight. Like he's complaining about a poison gas and there is no gas leaking out, so he's in trouble.
I'm going to shrink the door. Because an object I can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration of my spell. I'm going to hit the door and make the door shrink.
Ooh, you put your hand on it and the spell has no effect on the shape of the door.
Oh.
Artis continues to scream, somebody help! Tell me, what can I do?
I'm going to look for, use my perception to see if there's any mechanism out here to release
Okay,
the door.
I make a perception check. Artis can take 15 points of damage. So you have a look. 15. So you have a look around there. Nothing. Can't spot anything. Somebody help me!
You're gonna hit Rock on the shoulder, man. Use your muscles, man. Carrick, get the door. And I'm gonna run and try to lift the door and say, guys, come on.
Okay.
I try and lift the door.
Okay. Kind of
Carrick will try
everybody
to assist.
trying to lift the door. Just make me
It's-
an athletics check. Rocky, put your back into it. Nope. Carrick. Mighty effort. Doesn't move.
Whoa.
Artis says, any type of good idea would be help at this point. Oh, he's rolling terribly.
I'm going to yell in, try to look for a release, and if there's no release, try to rearrange the cubes.
I'm gonna dimension door in there because I was there. Grab him, and I'm gonna burn both my spells, my 4th level spells. For I got 2 of them. So and then dimension door out with it because I can carry a person with me.
Ooh, nice job.
You're like half
Fuck
my
that.
spells.
Thinking, Leopold. You're actually pretty smart.
Well, sometimes sundial was right twice a day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leopold. You might have saved my life. That was a bad situation.
I'm gonna amend that. Leopold's gonna say sundial's right once a day.
Well, you were right when it counted. That was right once a day. And as Artis is almost wrenching and gasping, the door raises again, and you see little bits of smoke just leaving harmlessly. And the puzzle cubes are exactly where you left them, Leopold, in this door.
I'm gonna walk down here, kicking a rock, and then what's this statue?
That's the Jaculi, which
And what's this statue?
that's Oblaka. Yeah, who is the Zorbo, one of those killer koala things.
What about this one? These ones? What are all the opposing ones? Because
Okay, so this one is the Jaculi. Make sure I've got this right. Um, and yeah, so Killer Koala and Jakuli, which is the snake. It's like a snake. Oh no, sorry, no, oh, no, I thought I was getting confused. This is the Jakuli, and down here is the Sioux monster. This is the evil upside down monkey.
So the Sioux monster and snake.
Sioux monster and the snake, yes.
Okay. What about these two across from here? Like, what are all the ones across from? Because I'm gonna look at the guys and go, guys, maybe they're supposed to be like this. Point at the statue. Across from each
Okay.
other.
So why don't, as opposed to me going through and individually explaining all of them, shall we say you're going to attempt to put them like this one opposing this one, and so on. This one opposing this one, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to the guys, I don't got much left in me, but what happens if that happens again, guys? How are we gonna get me out of here? Can we maybe do something to stop that thing from coming down? I don't know. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I just don't want to get stuck in there, guys. Someone needs to think about that.
Artis says, well,
Alright.
when I was in there was like about 8 little openings along these walls, and that's where the poison was coming out. I guess in hindsight, maybe I could have blocked those, but I was in a blind panic.
What do you
Hey,
think, guys?
hey guys, what about this? What about the saying on this obelisk? Do you mind putting
Sure.
it up again?
Sure.
The second part, it says, the enemies oppose, one stands between them, in darkness it hides. It sounds a lot like the statues. And then it says, don the mask or be seen. So it's like, what is the mask? I don't know. And then speak no truth to the doomed child. Don't know what that is. But then it says the keys turn on the inside only. Like if the cubes are the keys and it turns on the inside only. I'm not sure what that means. But I'm thinking maybe the opening is something to do with the statues and not the door itself. I don't know. I'm just Norb. I don't know.
That's a lot to think about there, man.
But I feel like the first 3 lines are describing the statues. But I don't know about the mask or the rest really. Is there a mask in there?
Not that I
Do they have a
saw.
mask? Don the mask or be seen.
Wasn't there a mask we had at one of the temples? We had to do something.
I think there were. Oh, I wasn't there. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
Rock was telling me about that. They were fixed on the wall, I think. Don the mask to be seen. I don't know. Let's see.
There is actually one other piece of information that I think is perhaps critical that I should have mentioned earlier. When you inserted those things in the door, the door did actually raise up, and behind that, it seemed to be the source of the gas to me. I didn't get a good look at it because I was too busy dying. It appeared to be like just a gas-filled chamber behind it. Not sure what that means. Maybe there was something inside of the gas chamber, behind the gas chamber. Like this door did open.
It's still. Oh, I mean, can we see? Is it still open a little bit, or?
It's closed. Closed again.
Oh, that's right. We can't see.
Yeah.
We can't see. Okay.
But Arta said this door did open, and I didn't get a good look at it. But there appeared to be a rather smallish room behind that with the source of the gas, I think, because it like a distinctly darker color in green than the stuff that I was inhaling.
But the outer door did reset. Is that right?
Took about a minute. A minute, this door raised up into the ceiling again, and this door, now that you look at it, is closed as well.
Okay. Hmm.
It's a little getting a little too complicated for me here, guy.
What is a doomed child? Is it one of the cubes? Let's see here. Is there a way to see all the cubes, Malcolm? If you could put that.
They should be all in your handouts.
Oh, okay.
You go to your journal, you should be able to see all of them there.
Okay.
Under... somewhere. Under chapter 3, there should be a puzzle cube handout there. Where it says chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3, player
There it
handouts, puzzle cube handouts.
Got it. Thank you.
Feel that the great trickster Acerax is perhaps pulling a fast one on us already. Supposed to be curing a death curse, and we can't even open the front door.
Speak no truth to the doomed child. I mean, maybe,
What did we do that caused the door to open up initially?
Oh, for this door here, Leopold what? Oh, what is what? Actually, Leopold put some puzzle cubes in the door, and this is when this door fell down and people started getting poisoned. Leopold had the idea of putting the gods he considered opposing in opposite corners of this thing, but he hasn't done it yet. You think that-
What's his name? Artemis. Was it dark in there? Like, was it completely dark and you couldn't see?
Well, that was part of the problem. Once the door came down, I was blind. I could not see. As I said, there were. It sounds like some type of openings on the side of this wall where the gas was coming out, and that much I could sense. As I said, this door did open, and I saw a smaller gas chamber beyond that.
Well, I'm gonna say to Rock. I know you can't see in the dark, right?
No see dark.
I'm gonna be like, so whoever needs to do it, man, needs to be able to see in the dark, because I'll be blind in there if that comes down on me.
Yeah,
Anyone here see in the dark?
Hogman?
I don't think I can. I have a spell that allows me to see in the dark.
In the dark, I can see.
Ooh. I'll look at Feldrick and be like, what do you feel?
Sorry, I was trying to find a spell and I didn't find it. I may need your help later, Malcolm. So what was our plan?
Well, the plan was Leopold went and looked at the statues here, looked at the ones that were opposite each other, and his idea was to put it on this door here in the opposite positions. So I'm mimicking the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if Valeric needs support, but I don't want to go in there again. So, over to you, Valeric.
Well, is there I'm sorry, guys. Maybe is there like a big boulder or something we could put under where the door closes? This outer door.
And there
I mean, we've
are.
got these strong dragonborns. We could get a big rock.
There's the good
That's
thinking.
my that's
I
my
was on
name.
that path. That's good thinking, man.
Do we have an immovable rod?
I'm fresh out.
There,
That's what she said.
when you're in the middle of a ruined city, boulders and rocks, you were not lacking them.
There's one right over there. Maybe
There is?
maybe you two big strong dragonborn could drag that over here.
Oh, I know I'm strong. I'm not so sure about Carrick.
Let's go grab the rock. Let's put 2
What?
rocks.
That's my name. Who's on first?
Rock, get that rock, please.
Okay, this looks like a decent-sized rock to me. And so, as I said, you're in a ruined city. It's not hard. You're going to place a rock, like, right about there. Yeah, cool?
Yes. Yes, yeah, with enough room to squeeze by it if necessary.
Oh, yeah, there's a little gap either side. Little gap. I mean, you could arrange it that there's a big enough gap for Falric to get out of. All else fails, like, put it more like
Small
that.
that I am. Small I am, fit that I can.
Here we go.
Very good.
Well, Falric, over to you.
All right. I'll work with purple. Popping them into place.
Okay, so as per Leopold's instruction, you put what seems to be opposing guards in opposing corners of this puzzle. As I said, as opposed to going around and saying, make this absolutely right, I'm just going to say that this is how you put them in opposite corners, as per the thing, rather than making it exactly right. And you put the puzzle cubes in. And 2 things happen. Number 1, actually 1 thing happens. This door slides to the side. This one at the back doesn't close. And you look back there and this place is just filled with very, very nasty looking smoke. And it's slowly drifting into your direction, Falric.
Smoke.
This looks like a false entrance. I think we're back over to these statues. Or maybe a secret door there. I'm gonna see from a distance to see if there's any, kind of like squat down and look through the, see if I can see anything in there that might look like a secret door.
Sure.
Unusual.
Make your perception check. With a natural 20 on your perception, you get a good look and see any secret doors.
Dang it. Does anyone have the ability to cast darkness? I'm just pulling things out of my hat now.
You got a blowhole there, Mr. Norb?
Well, my idea is that we go down this hallway and we cast darkness, and then we tell lies to the doomed child, whichever one is the doomed child.
Not it.
Perhaps the... What was that?
I said not it. Arda says I don't want to be the doomed child.
Okay.
I think you're right, Norb. This is he's trickster. I mean, this reeks of a false entrance. I mean, all it leads to is a small room with poison. Can't be right.
Yeah. I don't have the ability to cast darkness though, but I don't. Maybe it's some other way. We could block the entrance just from light and create natural darkness in here. Maybe that would do
Leopold
something.
and Norb, you look down this statue area again. And at the end of it, remember there is a golden pendant shaped like an eye resting on Unk's, like around his Unk's shoulders.
A golden pendant. I don't remember that. It's attached to the
Just around the
statue, or
neck,
just a,
attached to the neck shoe. Around it hangs on on Unk's statue, and it's a pendant, a golden pendant shaped like an eye.
okay. Well, I'm going to take a closer look at this pendant.
Okay.
Um,
It's, as I
yeah, I'm gonna
describe
try
it,
to.
shaped like an eye,
Yeah.
hangs out around the neck of the
Yeah.
statue.
I'm gonna try to. Let me think about this. The keys turn on the inside. I'm gonna try to remove the necklace.
Moves easily.
Is there any inscriptions on this?
Nope.
Can you like what does the eye look like? It's just a golden eye.
Yeah, it's a golden eye. Yep.
Uh, can you like see through it?
Nope. Solid.
No. Okay. I don't like this, but actually, I'm gonna bring it back to. I'm sorry, Jimmy. What's your character's name now?
Valric.
It is- Valric. Valric. Perhaps you could help me to see if this. See if you can determine what this necklace is or does. I'll try to help you. I know a little bit about Arcana, but maybe if we put our heads together, we could figure this out.
Arcana check I can do, or cast Identify.
Ooh. Well, let's try to sort it out first, and then if we can't, then Identify sounds good. I will give you guidance and help you.
Okay, so you're bringing the thing out to Felric. Okay, if you want to take a closer look, Felric, you can do Arcana at advantage with a D4. Oh my goodness.
And I,
For a sec.
and I give you guidance, but probably not going to do much with that. Well, I was thinking about just putting it on, but it's probably a bad idea. I don't know.
And what other options do we have at this point?
Yeah. I'm kind of like your friend K2. I'm just very impulsive. I just really want to put this on, see what happens.
You be you, Norb.
Don't do it, Grung. Don't do it, Grung.
All right, I'm gonna
Is
do
this
it.
room empty? Is this room empty first? It's like there's nothing in there but like smoke coming out. Like we can
Yeah.
see in there and we can see the walls and there's nothing.
Can. Yep. And the smoke, while it's dissipating out and you're kind of keeping your distance, the gas just continues to almost replicate. It's not getting any thicker, any thinner for that matter. It's just almost a constant broiling mass of smoke. Doesn't appear to be getting any.
And we can see the floor. It's got a floor. It's not like a pit or anything.
Yep, it's a floor. It's exactly as it looks like, a 10-foot by 10-foot cube room.
All right. The Norb show.
All
Well,
right,
you
well,
put it on?
I will put it on.
Okay, and you're kind of out here, right? Because you were talking to Valric.
Yeah, I'll put it on here and see what happens.
You feel something pulling you
To the east or the west?
this way. To the west. Yep, definitely to the west. Often get east and west confused, but not this time.
Okay, I was thinking, oh, it's not towards the statues. Okay. Well, I'm gonna walk. It's pulling me this way. I'm gonna walk over here then.
It keeps on pulling you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna be mindful of traps given our current location.
Okay, if you want to make a
Watching where I'm
perception
going.
check, yeah.
Perception check.
Perhaps that you can see.
Okay. All right. I'm keeping
Keeps
walking.
pulling you to the west. And it stops pulling you. Like when you were there.
Okay. I guess I will look around. This is pulling me to right here.
Make your perception check. And as well, if you like Leopold.
Better.
And technically, actually, you get that at advantage for 4 reasons. You notice that behind this thick foliage here, actually a passageway.
What?
Well, it seems we've
That looks
found
like
another
another
entrance.
trap.
So, you see this door here. It's exactly like the other door, except for there's a central place. Like, I don't have a useful picture that I can show you, but if you imagine this, with extra space here right in the middle.
Well, that's something. Should we find another boulder?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yes, let's find another boulder. That was actually a lot easier, which makes me think this is probably also a false entrance, but you probably should try it. Oh, look, guys, there's another boulder. It's a little bit further away, but I'm sure you guys can get it.
Carrick will go grab the boulder.
They're like out like that.
Okay.
Nice, very nice boulder. Who wants to go in there?
Well, I'm gonna go retrieve the puzzle cubes. Aren't they still
yeah.
over here?
Good
Yep.
call. We'll need that.
Okay, easy enough to retrieve them, Leopold.
All right. Well, you know, I like that. I like my idea of putting them back in order like that. I think that was smart. I think that's the smartest thing I'll say all day.
So you
I'm gonna put
place
them back
them.
in place like that.
Okay, and Ankh in the middle.
Sure.
The door slides open and disappears into the ceiling.
That looks more promising.
But there's
Maybe.
another slab that blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set into the door's surface with a graven stone skull leering down from above.
This would have been a great time if I had Augury. I did not choose that spell, but man, it'd be so useful right
That's the one I was trying to get, Malcolm, but I couldn't. It wouldn't show up on the list for me to pick.
Sick.
now. What?
So augury
Augury.
is available to clerics, knowledge domain something or others, and oath of the open sea. Unless you're one of those, you don't have access to all. Augury.
But if you look in the spells, like if I go to the compendium in Roll20,
Uh-huh.
Augury shows as a second level divination. Classes cleric, druid, and wizard.
Oh, I thought I had it. I guess not.
It,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it shows up for druids too. It looks like. It's interesting.
it's weird. That's
Maybe,
contradictory information. So this is wizard spells, right? The wizard spell.
If you
look-
just type, if you just type in AUG and then do the search, it'll be right at the top, and you click on it.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then you look at the bottom. It says it's available for those 3 classes: cleric, knowledge, domain, and oath of the open sea.
Weird. Yeah, I think there's a little flaw here because when I look at the druid spells, it doesn't show up, but when I actually had the managing spells, it does show up. It's weird. For me, anyways, I don't know. What that is.
When you go to the wizard spells list and list all the wizard spells, it doesn't come up on there either.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, it looks like there's a problem with D&D Beyond then.
Tell you what, let's resolve this offline. I'll just say now, for now, you can cast Augury if you like. Do it that way.
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
Okay. So you're gonna what has your Augury spell work? What are you throwing around?
Oh, let's see. What would be? I suppose. Let's go with Dragon Bones.
Okay. And you need to describe a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay, so what exactly are we attempting here, guys?
Well, I guess if we go down this hallway, will it have a good outcome? Well, not a good outcome. We should play a little bit more specific. Something like, is it a something? We basically want to know if this is a false entrance or a trap. But if we make it too vague, then it's like it could be the entire dungeon, and we wouldn't.
Augury will not answer that question. Remember that you need to describe a specific course of action that you plan to take. Like,
Right,
you know,
so
I
like
plan to
if-
go to the mall. Good or bad results. You describe an action that you plan to do.
Were there spots in the other door to place something? Because if there was, then I would see what would happen if I were to stick something in that door.
Yeah, that or just opening this door. If something bad would happen if we just open this door, this second door.
Is this the way into the tomb? Like, can you ask
don't
something like
know.
that?
No,
We don't-
Can you ask that?
no, it's like, okay, I walk forward and I open the door. What happens when I open the? You know, it should say
Is it
good or bad if something happens if I do that. So I guess, So I guess that's what I'll do is I'll just say that my course of action is to move forward through this room and attempt to open the next door.
So you roll your, was it Dragon Bones? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So you roll your Dragon Bones and look closely at it, and over the course of a minute, comes back as both weal and woe. The good things, bad things.
Mage hand does anybody have?
No.
Nope.
I think our robot friend had that, but sadly,
So So did Mazato, but he is now with worms.
Oh, they're the worst. Those Yanti.
In
Except
this
in,
room,
except in Yoka. Yoka was okay.
there was a When we look down this hallway, what do we see? We see an iron lever set into the door surface. I mean, I'm not saying this is the correct course of action, but the obvious thing to do is to pull the lever, is it not? That's what it's implying at the very least.
I don't like that.
Okay, wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
gonna.
wait, 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 wait. Yeah, I think I got something for this. I think. Yes. I will use my telekinetics.
Mm-hmm. Do.
To move the handle.
Okay, so from right there, Falric, you use your telekinetics and you grab hold of the handle and you pull it. And as soon as you pull it, a mighty pit right underneath where you would be standing, oops, opens up like this. And you can't help but look down, and when you look down, there's like some nasty spikes below there.
Pointy, pointy fun.
A 20-foot deep pit. You look down and there's lots of spikes down there.
Well, that's no good. Is it a one-time use, or can you pull the lever back?
Do you pull the lever back? Put it in a reset position?
Did the door open when I did that?
No.
Put it back I can.
Okay, you put it back into the position and then the trap resets.
I'm gonna walk in here and look at the walls. Was there writing on the walls or anything?
10, 9. You hear this voice saying 10, 9, 8,
Nope. Nope.
7,
Nope. Nope.
6.
Nope. Nope. I'm done. I'm done. Nope.
And as you leave, the countdown stops.
Nope.
But the skull that was in there, the skull says 10, 9, 8. And when you left, it stopped counting.
With the necklace, you should come.
Well, I don't know, like this countdown. What do you think that's all about?
Nope.
Countdowns can't be good.
That has happened. Perhaps the good will happen at the end of the countdown.
I like your optimism.
And just to be clear, what actually happened is the skull's jaws creak open, and out from the jaw, a skeletal hand comes out and it holds an hourglass-style timer, and it turns it upside down. You saw the sand falling through it, and it's like it was going to take about 10 minutes for the sand to go. So when you left Leopold, the timer kind of reset to this normal position and retreated into the skull's mouth.
Oh. I've used up. I can't do that now.
Well, we could find out what happens at the end of the timer, but this sounds very dangerous.
How about like we could tie a rope to somebody and like prepare to pull him if the thing opens up, maybe or whatever. Maybe put a rock here to keep this door open. Also, like put a rock there so the door stays open, and then we can like have a rope for the person.
I like. Malcolm, is there any? Does it look like there's any latches on the door? The other door across the pit?
It looks like just like a just a slab, like a solid piece of stone. It looks different to the stone around it, so it's obviously looks like it could be opened, but there's no obvious door handles or anything like that on it.
So
Rock,
there's
you
no
said-
obvious way of how it opens.
Nope.
And Rock, you said you could like misty jump or something. Maybe you can go in there, and if things go sour, you can like jump your thing.
I'm agreeable to that. I'll do it.
Okay.
So we're gonna,
Where's my buddy Olama? Let's get him in. He's part of the team.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy just polishing my dagger. I'll be right there.
I so want him to live. I'm gonna see if we can keep him alive through this whole thing.
Is that a euphemism?
impossible.
I know we have a bad track record.
So is the plan to see what happens at the end of the countdown?
Yeah, I thought that's what we're gonna do.
Yes.
We're gonna have it start. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I have my dagger ready.
Perhaps the necklace he should also have.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if it has any more use, but here I will hand this over to you.
May the gods be with you.
So the door is being held open by the stone because my name is Rock.
This door went up into the ceiling with all the puzzle cubes.
Right.
Okay? And it hasn't appeared to have come down at all, even when this countdown happened.
And where's the lever?
Oh, you don't want
Right
to
in
press
the
the
back
lever.
center here. Here's the lever
Lever
right
opens
here.
the trap. Now don't pull the lever, man.
You could, like, while
Alright.
while you're waiting for the timer, you could see if you can open the other door.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing. Is this where I want to go, guys?
Other side. Gotta go to the left, I believe, for you. We're all over here.
I don't even know where you are.
I see you up front.
Oh, I don't see you anywhere.
I don't see you.
Oh, there's Rox hiding under Leopold. There we go.
Oh, Leopold's going. He's walking out of the whole thing. Nope. Nope.
Well, if you want to step in, Rock, then step in.
I'll step in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I'm
5,
gonna try to open the door, Rock.
4, 3,
I tried-
2.
Well, I don't want to pull
one.
the lever. I tried to
Can
open that
you
door.
make me a sense of accomplishment roll, please? Because the door opens.
Woo!
Yes, I think that's a D100.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
was
62. That's my lucky
that
number.
was scary.
Anything with Malcolm counting down like that, I thought for sure something bad was going to happen. But
Yeah.
I didn't go through the threshold yet. See, guys, this is
Oh.
nice and safe.
If you didn't do that, Jimmy, we would have walked in there and we would have pulled the lever, and then man, we'd be in trouble.
Interesting kind of
We'd be like-
puzzle. The solution is to do
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, because we would have grabbed the thing and pulled it. Oh my God, that's sick. That's sick. Good job, I like that.
Yeah, I liked it too. So this is a. I'll just explain this before we go any further. He says, pointing at the screen as if you could see exactly what I'm pointing at. There's this a moss-covered corridor extending beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and damp. Ahead, a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's mouth is open and the well of utter darkness. Stop jungle
No.
sounds.
I have a bad feeling about that mouth. Don't put your head in there or anything. Looks really
Why don't
scary.
you jump in it, Norb?
I'm definitely not doing that. That sounds. It's very scary.
How about Mazatl is in there?
Well, you know, we had that riddle, in darkness it hides.
Mm.
I don't read too good, so riddles scare me.
Well, in darkness it hides. Let's go, guys. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Dodge the stuff.
Back right up there, Leopold. Back right
Alright.
up. Come back, come back, come back. As you stood on this here, you feel the ground just slowly depress. I need to roll a d20 and add 8 to it. I assume you can't beat a 24 for your armor class. And can you roll me a d4, please? 3 darts shoot out of the surface and head straight towards you, Leopold. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Like that stuff. I'm gonna use luck point.
Okay, so that wasn't at advantage. I'm assuming it was a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Now that's at disadvantage. Ugh, the 10. That's better.
So these 3 darts go and hit you, and this is and you take 12d6 points of poison damage.
I'm giving him protective field, so it's, I roll a 1d8 plus 5 to reduce that.
Reduce the damage.
Yep.
Okay.
When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet takes damage, you use your reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die and reduce the damage taken by 1d8 plus 5.
Okay. So that's plus 5 on top of that, right? So you take 31 points of poison damage, Leopold.
Oh. Oh.
Terrible.
Oh. I'm gonna back out and go. Oh God.
You were
I
so
thought the
cautious
IT were the
just a
worst.
moment, but just a moment before. So cautious,
You're
and
so
then
cavalier,
Oh.
Leopold.
Oh, I thought the Yanti were the worst. This is the worst.
and yeah, I'll put a little mark on the exact spot that you stood on. Was this one right here? That was the point you stood on. That you felt the pressure plate just.
Cautious, we must proceed. Danger can sense. Anyone?
I'm not too bad about. Very perceptive. That might help. I'm gonna step in and
Okay.
if I can look. I'm gonna give myself guidance to look for other traps.
I'm going to say this: you're checking this square and this square for traps. Basically, too far away to do anything else. Okay, make a perception with guidance.
Okay. Let's do this. And 27.
In your opinion, this square and this square are perfectly safe.
Okay. Where is a 10-foot pole when you need one?
I can throw you.
What do I have here? I'm gonna move up to here. See if anything happens.
Nope. I'm just going to put a little tick. Move you
Oh
for,
yeah, I am.
I'll move
I
you
am
for a
resist-
second, Norb. So I'm going to
Oh.
say, in your opinion, the ones with green ticks on them are perfectly safe.
Oh, okay.
So you stood
Well,
there.
if
Okay.
there's more poison, I'm immune to poison, so I feel like this is a good place for me. I'm gonna perceive, or as far as I can, from this square then.
Okay. So be these 2 squares.
Okay, I'm gonna do another guidance.
In your opinion, once again, this square and this square is perfectly safe.
I'm gonna go over to this one. Boop. Oh,
Okay.
good. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going here.
Make another perception check. In your opinion, this one is perfectly safe. And my roll 20 is kind of frozen up or something. The one next to it is trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna go this one. Watch out, bad.
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna step forward and do the same thing again. Ooh, a 12.
Let's hold on a sec. I just got to refresh my browser.
All right.
The old refresh trick. What was your last one? It was a 12. Okay. So as I said, this one here you feel is trapped. The one in front of you, in your opinion, are perfectly safe. This one and this one.
I have a bad feeling about this one. I'm gonna go over to the moss. Boop.
Okay, no problem.
All right. I'm gonna do it one more time here. Well, at least one more time. There we're going.
Okay, once again, those 2 squares appear perfectly fine.
Okay, I'll move up to here. I'm gonna mark on here because I feel like I'm gonna say this one. Mark my path. I'm gonna mark my path. That's what I want to do. I went here, 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 here. Okay, I'll do it one more time to get into this hallway. Who knows how far this thing goes? 11.
Whoops. In your opinion, those squares are perfectly safe.
All right, I'm gonna go to this one. Oh, I see something. As soon as I see this thing here, I'm gonna step back. But what was it? I couldn't tell.
Okay,
from the
what
token.
it is a rusted iron grate set into the corridor floor. Through it bars, you can see muddy water flowing slowly past.
Well, it looked like there was a creature there. Oh, over here.
Over where?
I'm pinging. To the right.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, you look down and you see... I'll show you what it looks like. You see a creature that looks like this. And it hears you, and it locks eyes with you, and then ducks down through a corridor way down below and disappears out of sight.
Okay. Oh, there's. So I tell everyone that this is the path. I don't know if there's any more traps up here, but there was something. Something. It didn't look friendly down this way, to the east. But come, let's do what we came here to do. Leopold, how are you doing? By the way, you don't look as good as you normally look.
No, that's smart. That's smart. Okay.
Do we need to take a short rest before we continue? We've been through a lot already.
Man, we can keep going. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Rock, as you
Wait.
stand on that square, you feel the a pressure plate slowly decrease. Goes. "Rook." I know there's a green tick on it. Sometimes people don't perceive
Oh.
things that are actually there. And
Yeah.
can you roll me a d3, please, Rock?
Yes.
I should have reinforced it. Only follow my path. Sorry, Rock.
Oddly shaped d3. So 3 darts shoot out at you. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
You betcha.
22 is good. So you can take half of 16d6 poison damage.
Oof, wow.
Oh no, yeah, 16d6, half of this. So take 26
Holy
points of poison damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, the X's. I point out. Yeah, follow. Sorry, Rock. That's what I meant to
You
say.
you stupid frog.
That was unnecessary.
So follow the X's. That's the safe squares.
Green and teal.
Yeah, the green and teal to be very direct.
All right. I will.
Uh,
I feel it looks like a frog's kind of direction, kind of too. You know. up
yeah,
around.
I'm gonna do kind of span or look around these two to make sure we can all fit in here safely, or try to. So I'm gonna do the same one more time. Ugh. 13.
You detect no traps. In fact, you go up and down the corridor searching for traps and you find none.
Okay. All right.
I seem to find them.
Yes. Is this a window? Is that what I'm seeing over here?
Yeah, it's a window.
It's a window. I'm gonna peek down this grate.
Okay, you just see
Carefully.
water flowing underneath it, kind of going south to north.
Okay.
And just to remind you what's here as well, this is the face of a devil, of a bearded devil. The devil's mouth is open. Utter darkness.
That seems too scary. I don't want to put any part of anything in there.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
what the
stick, I'm
darts
gonna
came
stick my
from?
club in there.
You stick your club in there. You stick your club in there, and then the tip of your club disappears. You pull it out. Nothing happens, but it just completely disappeared as you put it into this demon's maw. Oh, the darts came from kind of niches along this wall here, not from the devil's mouth.
I'm gonna come over here and look through this window.
Okay, so it's an arched crystal window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. And through it, you see a dark chamber. And what you see in the dark chamber is... it's like a vaulted tomb. It's overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on top of a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc emblazoned with dozens of glaring eyes. And there are 6 desiccated corpses slump against the throne in niches along the wall. Each corpse wears a black mask of paper mache and feathers.
Interesting.
You're poking
Well,
your
go ahead
head
and-
in, Felric?
Yeah, I won't poke my head in. I'll just put my face in front of the mouth and see if I can see through it.
Nope. Utter darkness.
Is it missing an eye?
Nope. Norb, you also see something that's kind of interesting. You see a skeleton kind of wander past you. Skeleton looks like any other normal skeleton, except for its head. Its head, it kind of looks like it's shaped like a triangle. Like it kind of comes up like a triangular shape pointing off the top of its head. And it looks at you, blinks, disappears into a corner. So a skeleton with almost a triangle on its head. Like, but it extends up. I'm not sure. There's a trianguloid or something.
Well, they definitely know we're here. I'm gonna poke this, not hard, not to try to break it, but just to touch the glass with a dagger.
There's a little bing.
This glass looks really nice. It's very pretty.
Crystal, actually.
Oh, crystal. Well, I think maybe. Well, does it look like it could be opened?
There's no hinge on it.
Hmm. I don't know. Should we? Do you want to try the other way, or what do you guys think?
Well, options. But the question is yet. Someone brave enough to go have a look?
Curious the head is looking at more we could find later.
I'm gonna look.
Alaric,
Here's one.
you go and have a look, and it appears to be some type of grand staircase. It goes, you can see 50 feet down below it, and then it plunges into darkness below. And there's a stone balcony that winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Yeah, with corridor. Yeah, and other balconies levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. And to the north, staircase descends down. It appears like, as you look down, you see a similar balcony to the one you're on, but like 20 or so feet below. And then another one below that. And beyond that, just darkness.
Want to explore the rest this way?
I don't know if we're supposed to see, but it looks like I can see all the way over here, and there's some strange thing
All the way over where?
pinging here
Uh,
off to the east.
yeah, I mean, you see what you see. You can see there. And actually, I think I have changed a slight setting on this map. Namely this. Boom! You see that? Some of you won't see a thing because it's dark in here. To sort out that situation, like Leopold. How is Leopold seeing?
Leopold has a torch.
The torch?
Oh.
Let me do.
Yeah, he's got a torch in his backpack. I also have a Waka Waka nut. So
Let's see how
I'll
you
use the
s-
torch for now.
Okay. Not sure how you're seeing it all. Let me just... Off. Rock doesn't have night vision, but he's...
I also have dark vision, but if it's dark in here, I will cast dark vision on myself.
He's holding a torch.
No, as I move, the dynamic lighting changes for me.
Ah, okay. Everybody take a step.
Now it's dark for me.
Okay, so you're going to light a torch, Leopold?
Yeah.
Okay. Give you a torch. Right. So, Rock, you're relying on Leopold's torch at the moment, as is Carrick for that matter. Don't
Okay.
see Jack.
Doesn't my Holy Avenger, doesn't it glow?
Let's have a look. I think you're right, though. Holy Avenger. While you hold it, it creates an aura. Ah, sure. We'll give you a 10-foot radius light, Carrick.
Nice. We'll take it.
Only 10 feet, though. That's the effect of your sword, so you should be able to see now. You see, Rock, you can see the light of Carrick's Holy Avenger, and Leopold shedding some light as well.
Okay.
And those with dark vision and see 60 feet away. So we'll just pick it up from there.
Yeah, for some reason I have much further than 60 feet, but I casted dark vision on myself.
Oh, you
so I
cast
can't-
dark vision. Okay, if you cast dark vision on yourself,
But yeah, I can see this far.
well, not.
Yeah,
You take a step.
So,
It should reset.
Okay, let me try that again.
I'm only supposed to have 60 as well, Malcolm.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't change for me. I mean, yeah.
Well, let's have a look through your eyes, Norb. Well, your vision kind of stops here, right? It gets like fog of war beyond this point.
Yeah,
No.
nope. I can see way over here.
Doesn't the light stop about here?
Nope.
Nope.
We can both see.
over here.
Yeah, see all the way across the hallway.
That might have been just when I had the lights wrong. Just ignore that for now. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Okay. Not sure what happened, but we'll press on. Okay, yeah, so balconies below this as well, and stairs descending down. You can investigate this corridor, wind around to this corridor. You know what you want to do.
While they're up there, Leopold's gonna put his hand in the statue back here.
Put your hand in
And
the
the demon.
statue. Your
And the demon
hand
mouth.
disappears. You pull your
Anything
hand
there?
back. You reach around. There's lots of space. You're not like hitting either side of a wall or anything. But yeah, you feel nothing in there. You feel it's a much bigger space than your hand can.
Don't do it, Leopold.
Leopold's gonna come up with like everybody else.
Okay.
I was hoping there's like a lever or something I could pull, but there's not. So. All right, I'm not gonna crawl in there.
Should we maybe just look around this level first before we go down?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody pick a direction.
How about
Beleric, you're out front. Which way shall we go?
Where's the dagger man?
Oh, sorry. That the traps really threw me off. Sorry. Just keeping a safe distance. Being very careful with the dagger trap. So here I am. It's all good. I have my dagger.
How about north? Up here. Good.
Can't be able to see anything.
Oh man, you disappeared. I'm gonna try to
Hey,
catch up to you a
Felric.
little bit here.
I'll explain what you see there, Felric. You see over here a statue, and it's a statue of a knight, and it's gripping a large iron shield, and shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor of this area. Rusted here, like just a bunch of rust basically, and a rusting statue gripping a large iron shield.
Is the shield?
Oh, hold right
the
there,
shield-
Mr. Felric.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Hang
gotta check
traps.
something. Just checking Mr. Felric. As you get to this point here, Felric, you feel your chain mail pulling against you, and you start getting sucked towards this statue here. I need you to make me a strength save. Just an athletics check, please. Athletics check, please, Felric. Okay, you feel this thing just trying to pull you towards it. But you resist it. And you're standing there and you're in just... This thing is almost like a magnet pulling your chainmail towards it, but you're standing there and resisting. What do you do?
I will try and move back.
Okay. With a strength of 12 on your athletics check, you can.
Pole was strong for metal.
It was definitely your chainmail that was pulling you towards it.
Anyone without metal?
I'm not wearing metal. Let me try. I'll step to where he was at first to see if I feel anything.
Okay, just a sec. Check something. Yeah. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I'm wearing a big metal shield on my back. Damn it. Give me an athletics check, please.
Would I have a metal shield? I was gonna say I thought druids would have like a wooden shield, but
Well, you have a dagger. A dagger has metal on it, so we can do dagger if you like.
oh, okay, that's fair. Strength check, not gonna go well. Oh,
Oh, you resisted. So you feel the dagger kind of pulling up against your backpack, and it's not stabbing through, it just starts pulling you towards it. But you resist. You can go back to Falric if you want.
Do I feel like if I step forward, it would be stronger?
Not sure.
I will step back.
Okay, so you pull your way back to next to Falric. No problem.
I'm gonna. Let's see here. What do I have that's metal then? I have a dagger.
Yeah, I'll say it's fair enough that your shield is a wooden shield. But your dagger is definitely metal, so we'll just say that. That's fair enough.
I'm gonna. You mind holding on to my dagger and I'll try this again?
Okay.
Okay, I'll try that again.
Okay, you step into the corridor. No effect.
All right. I'm gonna get a little closer.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna step right there and see what I can see here.
So to the north, you see a large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of a circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain, holding pitchers out of which water flows.
And this looks like a dead end. Do I see? I'm looking for a lever or something. Perhaps on the statue. Does it look like there's any moving parts on the statue?
You can make a perception check.
I'd like to give myself guidance, if I may.
Don't notice any levers that could perhaps trigger this trap.
So the statue is rusting, but is there anything part of it not rusting, like
Nope.
the shield?
Oh, the
It's all
shield is
rusty.
rusted as well.
Okay.
Does anybody else in Rak and Carrick, you seem like the worst possible candidates for this. Thalaric, Leopold, is it something you'd like to try? Maybe take off your armor, Thalaric.
I have a chainmail shirt on and a shield too, so.
Same thing would apply, maybe. No.
Oh, Omola, give me your dagger and you check it out.
You promised to give it back.
Yeah, of course.
He hands
What
you
am I going to do with the dagger, man? I don't like sharp things.
gives you a dagger. Comes in. Yeah, it's okay with me. Come, Leopold. You come join me. Take off that chainmail. Come have a look at this fountain.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but
We
Or-
should smash the statue.
That is another option.
oh, what was that?
Smash the statue we should do.
Smash it. When I was in there, does it look like it was the statue was pulling me like directly forward, or was it?
Yep,
could I
definitely the
tell what
statue.
source?
Definitely the statue, and in particular the shield.
Oh. I'm gonna see if I can remove the shield.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Athletics. There it is.
Doesn't budge an inch.
Does it look like? So if I look at it, does it look like it's attached to the statue,
Yeah.
or does it look like it's its own piece?
Looks like it's attached to the statue, not like a separate piece.
Okay.
All made of one piece of some type of rusted metal.
Can I see if it is a magical effect or if it's like a natural effect?
You can certainly
Like,
try.
Is it a magnet or is it a magical what would that be?
That would be an
Arcana?
arcana. Yep.
I'm gonna guide myself. A 19.
With a 19, you're not sure. It's magical or plain old badass mag.
Okay. All right.
Move to decide and attack it, I will.
Well, I don't know if you have the ability to dispel magic, my new friend, but it's something that we could try.
I cannot dispel, but I will attempt to poof it.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, I could have it, but it would be tomorrow, unfortunately.
I was wondering what a poof is. You dispelling magic? What are you doing?
No, I am catapulting. So I was gonna take a rock from the hallway and catapult it.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Oh, it's a dexterity saving throw, and it does bludgeoning damage. What catapult does, you just take normal pebbles, right, and it just throws them at a high velocity.
Yep.
Okay, so clanks off the statue and just falls to the ground. And Norb, you have a look at it. These little pebbles that were thrown with high velocity appear to have done 0 damage.
That was worth a shot. I'm gonna just barely peek into this room to see if there's something I didn't see earlier. Let's see. Did you describe that? Oh yeah, you did. Large fountain crusted with moss. Pictures.
Artis comes up to Leopold, Rock, and Karak and says, "This just reeks of splitting up the party. Do we need to go in there with them, or? I know the armor is going to be a problem. What do you think?"
Leaving the party is never good, but I don't know. What do you think, Leopold?
Something bad happens, he's going to be on his own.
Let's stay together.
We could check out the rest or go the other direction and come back here, because this does seem challenging to get by, and removing weapons and armor sounds like a terrible idea in a place
Yes.
like this.
All right. Well, you come back and we'll stay together then.
Yes.
All right. Let's take a note of this. There's a fountain, a rusty statue, and you think it's a dead end down the other way. All right. Well, you're out front, Carrick. Which way? You pick the way.
Which way does this go?
That goes down to level 2 down the stairway. Down a level.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you, Carrick, but I was thinking we could explore this level and then go down.
Let's go around this whatever atrium. Looks like we can go around it.
Okay, lead the way.
Okay.
Easy enough. And you look down and you see more levels below you. Which way, Carrick? Do we go west or north? Or east or
going
north?
East.
Well, you're going down the stairways there, right? Because you want to split the party by going that way?
No, I didn't see where Carrick went. He's my light source.
Right behind you.
So, just left Rock alone in the dark. They headed south.
Yeah. So just kind of follow around that balcony or whatever. Go south and then east.
There we go.
What's down? So now we're at a Y or whatever.
Okay,
T.
well, I'll tell you what you see down to the east there. There is a... there's a giant stone skull juts out at the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into the chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. And what you see in the chamber beyond is there are skulls crusted with dried mud glow from niches in the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of this chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, rests atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating in it. And yeah, the more of the skull is, I'm not saying you should, but you could very easily climb through the skull into this room.
I was just gonna ask.
It's-
So I
it's
look at. Eric's got family with him.
Find familiar.
You guys, yeah. Do you guys want to? Do you want to climb through this skull and go check out that chamber, or do you want to continue north?
I definitely do not want to climb through the skull, but it's scary. I mean, if there's no other way, then maybe.
All right. Well, there. It looks like we might be able to go north. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Artis peers through the skull, just getting a layout of the situation. He says, look, unless there's a secret way into here or something, this is the only way in and out of this sarcophagus. This is his tomb. So to take that on board, unless there's a secret way in, we have to go through them all. Take that on note.
Noted.
All right.
Okay. Well, after you, Carrick, I guess.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were checking something out. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's continue north. What do we encounter?
Stop right here, sunshine. As you stand on the pressure plate, you notice there's just an enormous fan here, and it whoosh, 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 and it starts spinning and spinning and spinning. Yeah, and it's slowly sucking you towards it, but not so bad that you're going to get, pulled through it. But this propeller plate up here is just whirring faster and faster.
All right.
Actually, not so
I
fast.
tell people-
About half of the fan is empty, and about half of the fan is blades. You look at it and you think maybe, just maybe, I could jump through there and I'd be okay. Maybe.
I tell people to scoot back. There's a big fan over here, and Artist might be right. Maybe it's better to crawl through the open jaw of the skull.
Did it look like there was any other? Oh, I see. There's a tunnel. The tunnel goes on, but there's a fan there. Okay.
Yeah, we would have to try to
Well,
get through
we
the
could
fan.
jam something in the fan. Do we have anything to jam it in there?
Hey, Rock, did you bring any of those big boulders with you?
But Carrick, one other thing. You do see
I'm
another
pressed out. I have an
sarcophagus
inflatable-
on
I have
the
an
other side of the
inflatable
fan.
boulder.
But you just see another sarcophagus on the other side of the fan.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Why don't you call to that person to wake up and stop the fan?
Call the what?
Call to that person in the sarcophagus to get up and stop the fan for us.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking it's not going to be a good thing to try to go through the fan, so I think we go back to the skull and crawl through the.
Yep.
Right.
Artemis seemed very.
Please,
Or
please.
like
My name
to
is
go through
Artis. My name is Artis.
Artist.
Wait. You and I, Carrick, can Misty step through this. And
That's true.
Leopold
That's true.
can Dimension Door.
No, I'm kind of tired, man. That was a lot to save Artemis. You're welcome, by the way, dude.
Oh, yeah,
friend.
a thousand thanks. And I'm just going to turn off all your name tokens because things get a little bit crowded in here. So I assume you know who is who now. Turn those off. It just makes things less chaotic. Well, we have a choice. We can deal with a fan or walk through the mouth of a skull. What was the other thing? There was a crystal window there. And a rust room. I mean, we've gone to each one of these rooms and said, nope, too hard. Nope, too hard. Nope, too hard. Need to make a decision.
This one looks scary, but it looks like we could just easily crawl through the jaw. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, the There's flame flicking in its eye sockets. Magical or not, you don't know. But yeah, the mouth is wide open. You could duck just slightly and get through it.
Sometimes not making sense makes sense. That's how we got in here. Let's look.
Okay.
Check it out.
Go through.
Oh, you go through. One of the eyes
You
of the eyes of the skulls flicker out, but apart from that, you go through safely.
What? That's scary.
I'll go through. I'll go through too.
The other light, skull, rock. As you go through, so Leopold, I was going to say, as you go through, the second name flops out. As you go through, I'm going to roll a d20.
Oh man.
And I assume that beats your 27 armor class. And you're going to take that much damage, Rock, as the jaws close on top of you. You are grappled. And it kind of gets a little bit worse than that, if that's imaginable, because the jaws start chomping on you. What do you do?
I say, unleash me, and try, and then I misty step to where my friends are.
Which friends?
I thought you said two people just went through this.
Oh, wait, Oh, sorry, this is all Carrick, not Rock. Carrick was the one who went through it. Carrick, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There you're
Carrick.
right. You're over.
Sorry, my apologies. Carrick is the one getting munched on by the thing. So Carrick takes
Okay, and
26
what
points
was
of
the
damage.
damage I took? 20.
Yeah, sorry, I got my paladins confused. So Rock take 26 hit points back and give them to Carrick. And Carrick, yeah, these jaws clamp on top of you. They're chewing. What do you do?
All right. I do like Rock's idea. I will use Misty Step, and can I see that my colleagues did make it through?
Yep, you see Ferric.
Okay. I will Misty Step into the chamber.
Okay, you can do that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Artis, will you be able to get through? I also can misty step.
The two flames are poof poof come back on the eyes. Where do you misty step to, Carrick? Into the room or out of the room?
Into the room. I'm trying to go where Leopold and.
Okay, so there you go. You're through into the room and you're no longer grappled. And now there are two flickering eyes.
Oh. Artist, why don't you go through? Unless you have a way to.
No, I'll take a step through. And he steps through, and now there's one flickering candle in the skull.
And Rock, you also have Misty Step. I have Misty Step as well.
I do, but can we see beyond this mask to know where we will go?
Yes, the mouth is open right now, so one of us can make it through. The other one will have to Misty Step.
I will gladly Misty Step.
What? What is
Okay.
going on?
Oh yeah.
What's happening? Why can't I see? Somebody help me! You hear it from this box, this sound. Somebody, please! I can't see, but I can hear you. Where am I? Why can't I see? How did I get here? Why can't I see anything? Are you friends of my father? Are you looking for me? Please, somebody. I can hear you. I can't see
Who
you.
is that?
My name is Nipatark. Nipatark, she says, saying it phonetically. Nipatark. Why can't I see? Did
I
my
don't
father
know.
send you?
Who's your father?
My father is Gilead. Did my father Gilead send you? Please, I can't see. And you hear the sound coming from this box. Please, somebody. Who is there? I can hear you. Why can't I see? Please let me out. I'm just a young child.
Do we know who Gilead is? That doesn't sound familiar.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh man.
And I can't see, please.
Trying to insight if she's truthful.
Oh, inside 12. Yeah, she seems genuine. She seems genuinely confused, genuinely afraid. Why can't I see? Please.
If we attempt to let you out, will you not harm us?
I'm a young child. What are you talking about?
I'd like
I
to
could-
insight that.
I could kick you in the shins, but that's about it. So you're inciting what exactly, Norb?
That she won't harm us. That she's just a child.
Yeah, she seems just scared and afraid, and is very afraid in particular that you can't see.
Are there hinges on this box? Or
It's like a box
does it
that you
look
could grab the top of it and just lift up. Please let me
What do you-
out.
What do you think, guys?
No, don't. No, please. You'd leave a young child to die here? My father has a lot of money. Just let me out. Why are you debating this? Let me out.
Felric, do you have like mage hand or something? I feel weird about touching this box.
Wait. How would a kid? There's death traps. I got hit by darts, and there's a kid.
Look, I don't know how I got
don't
here.
really-
I fell asleep and I woke up here. Please, just let me out. Please. Maybe this is another child for Rock to kill.
Oh,
What is this? Is this a sarcophagus?
It's a sarcophagus, yep. And you notice there's lots of, as you see on the map, there's lots of little holes on the side here. Too small for you guys to get in. Yeah, it's just a stone sarcophagus. There's nothing on top of it. Like, it looks like you could slide off the top of the sarcophagus. Why are you talking about the sarcophagus? I don't even know where I am. Please, let me out.
I was gonna ask something. I forgot. Dang it. Okay. Well, Leopold, I'm with you on that, but it's like, if it is a little girl, maybe we should let her out. I don't know. I mean,
man,
how does she?
there were monsters that sound like monkeys that turned into be like monsters hanging up to kind of tore me apart.
Monkeys!
No.
I don't like monkeys.
Also, is this box big enough for
Yep.
a humanoid to fit it?
Yeah,
It
you
is,
can
okay.
imagine young girls tend to be flexible. She could very easily fit in there. I mean, she sounds like 8, 9 years old.
Of course, this is probably like her.
Please,
Yeah.
please, and she starts sobbing.
Should we see what's in the sarcophagus, or is that? I mean,
I don't want to stay in here a moment longer. Let me out.
Rock, I saw you talking, but I didn't hear you. You got to talk louder.
I'm a pantomime. No, you must ignore her voice. I think if we open the sarcophagus, it's just as bad as this whiny little girl.
I'm whining. I'm scared and I'm afraid.
Yeah, so are we.
You-
We're big.
Do you know anything about the death curse?
Death curse. I know I'm going to die if you leave me in this box.
So that's a no. You don't know anything about the death curse.
No, I don't. I'm a little child. Please, I beg you, let me out.
What's your name? What
My
was your
name is Nippadark.
Park?
Nippadark. What's your name?
I'm
I
Norb.
forget.
Forget, Norb. Do you have children? Do you have friends? Imagine if it was your child in there and strangers come along. You'd want your child to be released, wouldn't you? Just let
Oh
me
man, you're
out.
pulling on Leopold's heartstrings there. Leopold's like, that hits
It's-
too close to home. And Leopold's gonna like, guys.
No, cast silence.
It's
Yeah,
of course
yes.
it's a trap, but like we can't.
It's not a trap.
On the
I'm a
off
young
chance
child.
it's not. If it's not, then we're just
Have we not learned this much since we've been here?
We're
I
just
don't know you very well, Norb. You know, you mismarked the paths in here. I took 3 poison darts based on your
No, that
knowledge.
you didn't follow my steps.
Because you only got like 4 fingers. How can you make a correct X? I don't know, but
Please.
there's no way I'm gonna let you let that out of that box.
Imagine if it is your
Well, I don't
child in
know.
here. As if it's your child, you'd want strangers to help them, wouldn't you? I won't harm you, my little girl. Please.
Well, I gotta say we don't really even know what we're looking for.
You're looking for a lost child.
Releasing a demon upon us won't really help us.
Well, we're trying to cure the death curse, and we don't know how to do that yet. So I feel like we need to investigate most things. I mean, I don't know.
Please.
I don't know. I'm just a norm.
Just
I'm just a
ignore it.
grung. I don't know.
Eric, join us in dialogue here. What do you think?
I think no go on the letting the child out. You think she's coming from the sarcophagus? Is that right?
No, she's coming from this box over here. This
Has
small
a-
5 foot by 5 foot
Crystal,
box.
whatever.
Does it really have a glow on it?
Please. Just starts sobbing uncontrollably. Big, wet sobbing.
Did we ask her how she got in that box?
I have no
just woke
idea. I went to sleep and I woke up and I'm blind. I'm not sure if it's this box that I'm in or I'm actually blind, but I can't see. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Isn't it,
Please.
isn't it a clear cube?
Well, it's not anymore. It's a box. And you can't see inside the box. Maybe it
It said crystal. I was just assuming you could see.
dark crystal.
If we had Mazatl, he would cast Fireball on it.
Look in the tomb, we should. Curious, am I?
Sobbing.
Referring to the sarcophagus.
Yep.
Okay, so
Right, Yoda? Well, let's
the-
crack open the casket.
okay.
do it.
Crack it.
Okay, who's attempting to open the sarcophagus?
I'll
Rock
do it.
will. Oh,
Yep.
Rack? Okay. Rack, make me an athletics check.
you betcha.
Ooh, there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to just slow things down for a little bit. Because
Of course. The mummy.
it's not a mummy.
It's much worse.
It's Tiamat. Oh.
And Leopold's gonna go to Norb and say, "Hey, I do remember. Speak no truth to the doomed child.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I think you're right."
What does that mean?
Yeah, let's get that thing up again.
It was on the pedestal outside the whole thing. The enemy's opposed.
No, I know that.
Yeah, but
But
in
what do you
darkness
mean?
it hides. Something hides in the darkness.
That's probably the surprise physics I just opened.
Don the mask or be seen.
Nice.
Yeah. Where's that at?
It's called Astarak's first warning handout.
In which chapter?
Oh, I don't know. I had it up. I didn't take it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Rack.
There it
Chapter
is.
5.
I
Yeah.
got it.
If you
Thank you.
two go to chapter 5, you'll see a new handout there. Is that right? Oh, no, I didn't. So go down to chapter 5, Rock. And you'll see chapter 5 player handouts. And then another handout over that. Do you see that one?
I'm trying to go, where's chapter 5?
On your
Okay,
journal,
hold on.
chapter 5, Tomb of the Gods, Tomb of the Nine Gods. In chapter 5, player handouts. Something that says Moa's Spirit handout. Do you see that?
I'm scrolling. Yes.
Okay, so open that. So what you see happening, oops, lost my page. What you see happening, as soon as Rock opens the door, a spirit in the shape of a snake.
Bless you.
Make
you.
sure I got this exactly right, because eh, 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 eh. Okay, yep. Make me a charisma saving throw. Actually, Rock, make me a charisma saving throw. Okay, so you see this snake spirit go for Rock as he opens it, and Rock kind of resists it, and it bounces through to, we'll say, Leopold. Leopold, make me a charisma saving throw.
I might be good at that. I gotta figure out how to turn that advantage off. 19.
Okay, this snake spirit comes, hits Rock, bounce off Rock, goes to Leopold, bounces off Leopold, goes to Carrick. Carrick, make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay, charisma saving throw.
Time to die.
Come on now. Charisma.
Bounces off Carrick and goes for Norb. Norb, make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy, this is
Guys
very
are
close.
all rolling really well.
There we
10,
go.
okay. So ignore what I just told you, Ruck. You'll see that
Make a
disappear.
new character, Norb.
So Norb. Same instructions for you. So you watch
Okay.
it bounce off and then it goes right into Norb himself. We go to chapter 5. Eric,
See it.
you see the Moa Spirit handout?
Yep.
Oh, read that. That's what happens to you. Okay, that's what you get. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
And yeah, so that floor, that's it. Okay, so you must do that. Okay, so but yeah, so inside the tomb, you see the spirit goes bounce around and eventually into Norb. Inside, you see a staff. The staff looks like this. Have a look in roll 20. It should come up there. But there's a staff inside there. And yeah. And one more
That was
thing.
weird.
One more thing. When this green smoke comes out, called like a serpent, bounces around and goes into you, you hear a gentle voice in your ear, Eric, and it says this. I'll whisper it to you. Herb. What it whispers in your ear.
I feel very. That was weird, but I feel okay. Can I communicate back to it, or try? I'll attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go to voice channel 2. Let's make it
okay.
easier.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yes, let me help you. I promise to be good.
Who are you?
I am Moa. I am the spirit of Moa. Nasty Acerax killed me, but you are here to help me. If you help me, I promise to be good.
is Moa one of the 9 gods?
Yes. It's the one that looks like a snake, strangely enough.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It's the one that looks like a snake.
Oh, gotcha. The 9 gods.
And the form that entered you looks like a snake. Yes, you. Let me help you. I promise to be good, and yes, I'll help you. Esarek killed me, but you are my new host. You will help me. I will help you. I promise to be oh so good.
What do you want out of this?
Oh, I just want to get out of that sarcophagus. That's good, and go to a helpful person like you. You will help me. I will help you. Ultimately, I want to be a god again and kill Asarax. But I ultimately want to be a god again. Yes, help me with that, and I will help you. I promise I will be a good god if you help me.
And you're gonna help me kill Asarak?
Yes, help you I will. Yes. I will help you, and I promise to be good. No harm will come to you. I promise to be good.
And when it's time, how do I get you to leave my body?
Oh, well, when you kill Asarax, I think I'll be a god again. I will leave you then.
Can I insight hit that?
Sure. Yeah, that seems to believe that the answers to all its problems is killing a bat. Yes, let me help you kill Asarax. I'll be oh so good. Please.
Okay.
We'll be a great team.
I have a choice.
Oh, we'll be a great team. Me and you. Help you become invisible like that. Make you invisible, just like this. Poof. Sneaky.
That could be very useful. Excellent. Well, thank you. Yes, let's kill Asarak.
Yes, kill Asarax. Okay, let's bounce back to the other voice channel.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so yes, roll up a new character, please, Eric. You?
Very good.
It was fun, Norb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we barely got to know you. I did barely get your name down.
Please, now. Out of the box. Please. Pretty please with cherry on top.
I'm going to say out loud, speak no truths to the doomed child.
I'm not doomed. Just trapped.
Well, I'm not supposed to speak no truths. Well, I'm not saying we'd let him out.
Let me out. I'll tell the truth. I'm always truthful. I'm a good girl.
If I can respond again, Malcolm, I'm going to ask if it knows what this girl is.
No idea.
It's like,
No idea.
Are there any doors or ways out of this chamber?
Nothing
other than where
obvious.
they came in?
See what you see.
well, I don't know. We opened the sarcophagus. I mean,
Is there a trap door on the bottom of it?
let's
You
there's a
check.
staff.
There's nope.
Yeah.
There's a staff in there. No one's grabbed
We
the
should
staff
probably
yet.
look at the staff. Yeah, let's look at that. I'm gonna confer with Belric. Hey, let's maybe if we both take a look at this, we can figure out what it is. I will give you guidance, Belric.
It's
Maybe.
a staff.
Maybe,
told me.
maybe, Felric, you could cast Identify and we could take a moment.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Is that okay
Magic
with you,
I will
Felric?
do. Yep. I'll cast Identify.
Just one slight complication. You do need to touch the object to identify it. So you're going to touch the staff?
That
I'm
sounds.
gonna Arcana it first.
Okay.
I was gonna help him and give guidance.
Sure.
If that makes a difference.
Roll again, yeah, and another Arcana because it's at advantage. Yeah. You know, it's magical.
Yep. I'll go ahead and touch it.
Okay. This is what it is.
Giant constrictor steak. Mmm.
Norb, you are one with nature, are you not?
That's how big
I
a
do my
giant
best.
constrictor snake is, by the way. So you know.
Nice. I am. I try to be one with nature as often as I can.
The staff you should take and hope it does not eat you.
Ah, thank you, Velric. I think that this might come in handy.
Please.
nice.
Pretty, please.
And start looking around for secret passages.
Okay, make a perception check.
I see nothing.
You see nothing. Yep. Your silence does not bode well. I guess I'm doomed to die here blind, cold, and afraid. You're all monsters. Monsters. You left a little girl alone in a box. Monsters.
It's all Carrick's fault.
Carrick, please. Carrick, are you there? Let me out.
Nope. Nope.
You
Not
can't
gonna
say
do
no
it.
to that. No, please.
How did she know your name?
Because
You've been saying
your
it.
friend just said Carrick. It's Carrick's fault.
Oh.
If it's your fault, Carrick, then you should let me out.
I believe we should. Lie, cannot.
And you hear just sobbing coming from the box.
We asked her how she got in there. She said that she doesn't really recall. It just was dark.
She went
Oh,
to
wow.
sleep and she woke up in here. She said.
Who did she say her father was?
Galliard.
You don't know.
And you have no idea who that is. Promised great riches if you'd free her.
Hmm.
When Carrick,
Believe
if
we
it's-
should. Uneasy I am about this child.
Carrick, you're there. Someone said your name and it's your fault. If it's your fault, you need to fix this. You have child, Carrick? You a person of
No
honor?
children. No children.
You have honor, Carrick? And this artist gives a little. Do you have honor, Carrick? Did you leave a doomed child by themselves?
Artist, what do you think? It's hard for me to leave here not knowing if it's an innocent child.
Well, if you want my opinion, it could be an innocent child. It could be a trap, as his SRX want. But are you the type of person, Carrick, who would take the risk of leaving an innocent child to their doom? That is the
Oh,
question
my
that's
gosh.
before you.
Artis, you're playing the guilt card. That's like not fair.
I'm merely stating the facts. You want to be the type of person who left a child in a tomb like this.
Oh,
Yeah, I have to retroactively go back and play my alignment.
Okay?
Release it, we should. Free the child.
Yeah. I like what you're
Yeah.
saying, Phil.
Yes,
Leopold,
yes.
Leopold's on with you. It's hard. This tomb is tricky and evil, and it may not. It could be evil, even worse, with to capturing a child.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, you speak truth. Let
Okay.
me out.
So what do there's no doors on this cube, right?
You'd like lift the cube off the child.
Well,
Oh,
here
okay.
here comes the demon.
All right, I'll do it since Rock told her my name and she was calling me by name.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see,
not
you
my
do
fault.
wander
You
over here if you
release
want to
this
do that,
demon, it'll
Carrick.
kill us.
Yep, I will get over there and lift it up.
Final warning.
Okay,
you
you
do it.
lift it up. And the child says, oh, thank you. Oh, I still can't see. Is it a problem? Do I look okay? Am I fine? I don't actually see. And you see, yeah, that.
Can I put the cube back down on it? I'll put the cube back down.
She shuffled out of the cube. She's been in there too long. She just shuffles out. But yeah, she looks like this. She says, do I look okay? Am I
Oh,
okay?
Well,
You look
I don't know what
fantastic.
you looked like before, but I mean, you look fine.
And is my hair okay? My long blonde
hair
hair.
looks
Is my hair
beautiful.
okay?
Hair is beautiful.
Oh, I. I
No, you
No.
don't look okay.
What's
no,
the matter?
Sorry.
As I said, I'm blind. I can't see. What's going on? Is my hair? Did someone cut my hair?
Something I have to help with this.
What's that?
Give
You have a
lotion.
comb? I'd really like to comb my hair.
Now this will be at the DM's discretion if this
Sure.
works.
Oh, sorry. Encode thoughts. A memory now. Message. So you allow her to read or manipulate the thoughts of others.
Well, it's kind of like the Harry Potter thing where they pull the string out and put it in the pool. So I can pull out the thought. So I'm looking at her the way she looks.
Uh-huh.
I can pull that thought out, and then it's a matter of will you let me insert it into her?
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. So,
But what you want to do is pull out the thought. Which thought are you trying to pull out?
The thoughts that I had, the memory that I have right now of looking at her and what I'm seeing.
And what memory do you have of her other than she was pleading to be released from the box and now she's plainly not a little girl?
Yep, that's what I want to show her.
Oh, you want to show her that she's not a little girl?
Yeah, so I want to take the thought out of my head and put it into hers.
Okay, so pull a memory. Okay, you're putting the memory that she is, in fact, a disembodied head.
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't say save, which is weird. Okay. Gonna give it a save. I'm gonna say that doesn't work. That high of a wisdom save. Does someone tell me, does my hair look alright? I need a comb or something? What about am I wearing my pretty blue dress like I wore it before?
Yes, it looks immaculate.
Oh, it's good to
I'm
hear.
sorry. Nepartak? Nepartak?
Nippertark.
Nepatark. I'm sorry. You're a disembodied head now.
A disembodied head? What?
Yeah, it's.
No! Not a
I'm
disembodied.
sorry.
No!
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
oh, oh, that's. And she goes, So I can't feel my arms. I don't have any arms. I don't. Ah, no.
But you can.
No!
It looks like you can fly. There's an upside.
No.
You can fly now. That's neat.
No. This is not true. You tell lies. You tell lies. You tell lies. You shall all burn. You shall all burn for your lies. And boom. She casts fireball. Right there. What were you saying? What were you saying, Leopold, just a moment ago?
I got nothing.
Speak no truth to the doomed child?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Well, I had to for reasons that I cannot say.
Yeah, I got nothing for you there, man. I gave it to you, and I'm playing dumb, so that's why I didn't say anything, because I'm like, nope, I'm gonna play dumb.
Well, 10 points for Daniel for kind of putting 2 and 2 together, but and 10 points to Daniel for role playing his character. But yes, this creature casts fireball, which erupts around the area. And that, my friend, seems like a good place to pick it up next week. As the fireball goes off, we'll pick it up from there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes.
Okey-doke.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.